3,
Yep. Okay.
2, 1, go.
Whoa! Whoa! What? Oh, because the boat has the floaty physics. That's right. Oh, we got all the way up to 500. Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
Ethan, you disappeared.
So hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. Oh boy, okay, so my place here is getting more and more messy every single day. And I haven't even really started farming anything majorly yet, and I just get more and more boxes down, and I gotta start cleaning this up because this is gonna get worse and become a bigger problem the longer I leave it. So we're gonna head into the end, I think, try find some shulker boxes, clean up this mess. I think there's gonna be an elytra wing at the stronghold if I understand correctly, so I'm gonna make some rockets. Just in case that's true. I'm going to make some ender eyes, see if I can find it naturally here. And just figure out where we need to go. I guess it's that way. Respawn the dragon, 4 crystals. Elytra hunting, this will help. Please return for next hermit. Yes, there's actually some in here. That's great. So I'm going to set my spawn here, so that when I come through, I can drop up the wings again. But I'm definitely taking these with me. All right, I'm going southeast. Southeast, everybody. That's the winning ticket. No, I forgot about the world border. Oh, no. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's a baby. Baby city. Better than nothing. Oh, it's an active one. We're gonna get some stuff. Oh, Spire. That's right, you get the templates in here now. Diamonds. Another baby. This is my third one, and they're all so tiny. Yeah, so I think probably all in all, I spent 2 hours or so raiding end fortresses, and nothing really out of the ordinary happened. I did have a couple close calls because I don't have full protection armor. All right, we're back from end raiding, and there's pretty much everything we got here. Of course, the big thing being the shulker shells. We got 3 stacks. We got 5 elytras, and a bunch of tools that are actually fairly decent here. I tried to put the better ones on the left here, but yeah, some of these are quite good. I'm probably going to use them. Hello, big boat boy. This for you. Oh, it's from Joel Efo. I asked him about his banners the other day. Hello, Etho. I have taken 2 stacks of gunpowder because I need to try and kill people as it's getting embarrassing now. He's failed so many times. I noticed you're building in a similar style as me. Obsessed much? Oh, no, don't you turn that on me. He's obsessed with me, everybody. That's right, even though I watch his Hardcore World every day because it keeps coming up on auto replay for me. So thought I would offer some banners I've been using in return. If you use them, make sure to think of me whenever you look at them. Net kisses, Joel. Oh, isn't that nice? Yeah, let's give Joel's banners here a try, because we had these plain red ones hanging, which I like having banners here. I just think we need something on them. And Joel has these like cool characters on his, which I think might match our theme here pretty well. They're supposed to look like letters, right? Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Aha, yeah, so next up here, we head into the nether to start working on a little wither skeleton farm. Not like the full-blown deal with the wither roses and the piglins or any of that. I just wanted to lay out the platforms and try to increase the spawning area at that fortress for anybody that wants to use it. They don't have to wait around as long. And I thought it'd be a good project for the group to get done because that fortress was also getting chewed up a lot, getting destroyed. And I was worried we were going to lose like where the intersections were and stuff. I wanted to get it laid out before it was too late there. Because we have an insanely lucky seed this time. Like the fortress is right in the middle of Soul Sand Valley. That means you don't need to waste a day or whatever spawn proofing the nether, laying down slabs and buttons and all that stuff. It's kind of all done for us already. And as I was working on it, you know, it seemed good. I was about done, and it's like, oh boy, this is insanely dangerous. I almost died so many times, and I realized I can't just leave it like this, or, you know, some hermit's gonna come along, use it, get killed, lose all their stuff, and I would be responsible kind of for that. So I figured I gotta get some beacons down here for the resistance, for the regen, just to make sure they're okay when they actually use it. Also, another reason I wanted to do this project was because I didn't have an experience farm on the server anywhere. I needed to repair my tools. This is a great way of getting levels, and also I was running low on bones, so I could get bones doing this, and it worked out very well, actually. Oh, snap. Okay, if anything, I think this area got more messy since I got shulker boxes, not better. But trust me, I've been organizing like crazy here, and it should get cleaned up pretty soon. I forgot to show you this too. This is kind of cool. I took a 4x4 map area around our house. Kind of like a screenshot in time. I locked the maps so they're not going to change. And back on February 12th, this is what it looked like. I'm hoping every month I'll remember to do this so we can kind of see how the area changes and develops over time. So that's our house up there. We got Cub Fan down over here. Tango, his building over there is just right over here. And then Pearl's across the water with the red building. You just barely see the wheat from it over there. I have been working on the ender chest, just kind of getting stuff organized. I don't have a lot of most things, so we're missing stuff, and also like a lot of things is like got 5 mushrooms in, for example, 1 warp fungus, not like full stacks of stuff. So we're pretty far from having the completed thing here. But doing this also allows me to empty a lot of the random stuff out of my chests there. So those are looking much more empty. We don't have any wool, really. I didn't do any of the aqua kit stuff, so none of the coral or ice. I don't have any of that stuff. And we are also missing concrete, because I don't have much gravel or sand just yet.
Oh, that's not good. Well, actually.
Oh.
Like, really, really... Ooh, you don't have any slabs, do you? I can make slabs. Oh, I just want to see if we can get like a
That's
really...
interesting. You can use signs as kind of like something thicker than a slab, but...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, like
okay.
the in-between.
Yeah.
Dude, that's pretty. That looks
That's
pretty good.
fancy.
I like that.
People are going to see that. It's like, that's not possible in Minecraft. No, it is.
Yes, it is.
With beat-ups, it is.
This might be pushing it for you a little bit. I don't want to push you too hard.
Mm-hmm. You're thinking about texturing the floor? I know it's coming. I know it's coming.
I'm saying, let's say the theory is, or the idea is, I want pink petals on the ground. That is the priority.
Mm-hmm.
If that is the priority, you could potentially put it over packed mud, which would blend good with this.
Yeah.
And then, so it doesn't look weird, like, why is there packed mud here for no reason? You kind of, blob it in certain areas around.
You got to kind of mix
randomly.
it in.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's a give and take.
This is like my standard to do it like a solid fill like this. And
yeah.
But I can texture too. Like, I know how to texture.
Yeah. Oh, I know you can. I know that too much is uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I don't know what it is. Like, I like it when you do it.
Sure, yeah. But it can be too much. Yeah.
Like, I like the clean looking builds too.
Yes.
That's kind of what I go for.
Yep. It's good.
But yeah, you can get pretty clean looking texture too if you do it right.
Yeah. It's more for advanced HSL type people.
I'm holding back, beat-ups. I could do what you do too. I just can't be bothered. I got to do my redstone and stuff,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm too busy hooking up my pointless farm here to redstone to get the advanced texturing out.
That's right.
I got a little bit of texture in here. Look at this.
You do? Oh. Yeah. Look at this.
I could throw some granite in here. I could do all kinds of things,
You sure could, and you know it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I think I might replace these with copper.
That's a good idea.
There's a lot of places where we've used spruce trapdoors in our build where it's kind of like a safe choice. Like, it looks fine, but it doesn't add any like new color to the build. It's brown on brown in a lot of cases. I like that more. Is that the right color though, or do we want to go even greener? I think I like the green ones the most, but they kind of stood out when you looked at it from a distance, so these ones blend in a little bit better. We're going to go with them instead. Got them on the back here as well. And here, because we got the pink in the background, these green ones will look a little bit better, I think. They do stand out quite a bit, but I think I like that. Okay, so I just hooked up our 3 little farm plots here to some redstone. It's kind of gimmicky. I don't know if I would actually use these for farming because it's not really enough space, but it's also kind of cool to get it actually functioning in our garden here. So just for now, I put a button on the ground to do it. Let's give it a try. Aha! So the problem is we gotta manually replant it, unless we got some villagers in here. I guess they could do it for us. Nothing really to the redstone here, but I'll show it just in case you're curious. We got the sticky pistons with target blocks underneath, and then the button is just right above here. I had another idea here. I think maybe we should change the oak trap doors we're using for windows. Like, I'm sure there's something better we can use now that we have the copper. We could also maybe go cherry wood. or jungle wood would probably be a good choice as well. Anything's better than oak here, I think. So if we do cherry, it really matches the pink, right? I also think for the background here, we should probably, instead of just having more oak trap doors, I think we either want to go for like light blue glass if we want a see-through window, right? You get a little bit of blue shining through, a little bit of contrast. Or if we want to block out the windows, I think a good choice would be the warped wood. Strip it like that, and then it's like a solid contrast color behind. Could be cool as well. It's the cherry trapdoors, the blue copper, green copper. Oh, I think this is my favorite so far. Oh, this is tricky. The jungle ones look pretty good too. Yeah, so I decided to go for the jungle trapdoors. They were very similar, I think, and the jungle ones are much cheaper. So that's what we went with. My goal this episode is to get the rest of this house done. Like, we still got this section all missing, this all over here. This probably needs to be changed. I don't think I'm going to have a staircase going down anymore. So we got to figure out what we're doing here today. This is one of those things that I'm not entirely sure about, that I've always kind of struggled with. Like, how much repetition is too much in a build? How much is not enough? Or even like mirroring in a build or flow, you know? Like, for example, if you were to draw a line down vertically here, this side and this side are basically identical. I mirrored them, right? Which is nice because that saves a lot of time when you're designing something if you can just copy it. But at the same time, you know, we got little variations. We got the blue shingles on this side, and this side we got the jungle leaves. So it almost feels a little bit different, right? But repetition's also nice. I think it's much like with music. You know, we like patterns and things, and I think that's true visually as well. Like in music, we like beats and repeating rhythms and stuff, right? But you know, like a trance song might be a little bit too repetitive. You know, it might be a boring beat. And then jazz might be on the other spectrum where it's like almost too much. It's overwhelming where there's not enough repetition. You know, you got to find the middle ground, I think, with visual stuff as well. I was just having a conversation with my people about repetition in building.
Oh, that's a great conversation.
Mm-hmm.
What were we saying?
Like, I feel like it's a balancing act, right? Like, if you have too much repetition, it can make something look boring. But if there's not enough, I think that's a problem too, right?
Becomes
Not necessarily call it a
fragmented.
problem.
Depends, yeah. If
Is
you
it
have
still-
enough.
So you're saying if I have 3 corners on my house and the 4th one's not there, that's fine.
No. Okay, see now that's where it works. That's the situation I was talking
That's the
about.
problem. That's,
You need a
you don't need the
corner.
repetition
That's a
on the
big
4th
problem.
corner. That's too
No.
much repetition, Pearl. Come on.
That's a big
How about a curve?
problem.
How
I
about a
think it's
curve?
fine. It's fine.
Oh,
Dude, how about a curve? I like a curve.
if a curve would fit.
Curve with a nice little like tower on the side.
Yeah, there we go.
That could be something. I almost got out of having to build this today. I just about justified it. But I better get to it here. Yeah, so my general feeling is, you know, as long as each side of my building has something unique about it, I'm okay with a little bit of repetition beyond that. And I think it's fine. I want each side to feel a little bit different from each other is the big thing, which I think we're doing okay with so far. So I'm thinking we take this slice over here and we repeat it over on this side, because it's almost like we're building a box here. Like we have that framed in and this framed in. So why don't we just, you know, repeat it, copy it, do like this, put this on top over on this side. And the beauty of that, this is the trick with repetition, because that's on one side of the building and the other one will be on the other side. You'll never see them together, right? So you don't even know they're repeating. I'm just cheating now. So I think that's the plan here. I got my stuff here. Let's start marking this out and get to building. All right, so that post will go right around here, I think, right? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Oh, snappers. All right, well, check it out, everybody. We got the exterior on this thing pretty much all finished up now. It might need a little bit of polishing here and there. Maybe we'll try our hand at some texturing as well. But for the most part, I think this is how it's going to be. And I'm pretty happy with it, actually. I think it turned out pretty cool. So we've added quite a bit onto this, actually. Like everything from this post to the left, all this over here is brand new. And that's actually a good chunk of the front here. Like that's another third onto the front. So it got quite a bit wider, which I think is fine. Thankfully, we do have a little bit of depth here. Like I didn't plan this at all, but that part sticks out a good 5 to 10 blocks compared to this new stuff we added on. If I planned it out better, I probably would want even more depth to it, but it's fine, I think, as it is. So we got our box built here. I did like a red ceiling here. I tried out these trap doors mixed in. Maybe a little weird. Maybe we'll get rid of those. I'm not sure. Again, we'll probably want to get some frog lights for these instead of glowstone once we can. Texture the floor. This I can texture easy. Beehive stuff is a lot harder to texture, I find, though. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, we kind of copied another one of those window things over here. Actually, let's go into free cam mode. It'll be a little easier to see things here. Yeah, so this is another window thing, but I made it quite a bit wider. So it's a little bit more beefy, a little bit more interesting maybe. But I might change this as well. I'm not sure if we're going to keep it like that. And then, yeah, so we got to this part, right? We built all this first, and then up to this post, and then on the other side. The tricky part about this patchwork style I do is when you have to meet the two ends of the build together. So thankfully, you know, we got it fairly close there, but we still had this little gap to bridge. And I decided just to do something flexible, like a garden down here. I think that turned out kind of cool, right? It's a little different than the other stuff we've done. I like this little curve we got in the path as well. I think that's a nice organic shape. Yeah, and then for the top part here, we ended up doing a little balcony. I thought that was a good idea because those are also very flexible. You can make them kind of wide or narrow or whatever you want, right? So we just filled in the rest of the space with that, and we ended up getting a pretty cozy little balcony here. There was enough room for our chair, so I can look out and see any visitors coming. I can yell at the llamas to get off my lawn, you know, all kinds of stuff, right? It's pretty cool. So that's the build all done pretty much. And as you know, I'm an expert at roofs, so obviously I got, oh dear. Breaking news, everybody. A horrible crime has just been committed on the Hermitcraft server. No, somebody took my corners off my portal again. Unfortunately, the perpetrator has left us very few clues onto who committed this crime, and it's going to be up to our top-notch investigative skills to figure out who did it. I think it's Iskel. I'm just going to assume this is Iskel's bamboo. I'm going to take it, even though it's right by Ren Dogs. Can we talk for a moment? Can we just we have a little conversation here?
Yeah. Okay.
So, you've messed up with my portal, you know.
I was having a sip of coffee.
I know. Ren ratted you out. It's all over, Iskel.
What did he say? Wait, this is interesting. What did he say?
He told me you're the one that did it.
Oh, this guy! This guy!
What do you got to say for yourself?
Well, first of all, I totally did. And also true is that Ren was with me and in on it and laughing.
I also have to admit that Ren didn't rat you out. You fell for the oldest trick in the book.
What?
In fact,
did you just...
I approached Ren to rat you out because I figured it was you. And he didn't rat you out.
Oh,
I also kind of accused him of doing it as well, and he feigned innocence, you know, so you just ratted Ren out, actually.
Ooh, this is deep, Ethan. This is psychological.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of...
The dead giveaway for me, besides it being your style, is you use granite, you use netherrack, and all the calling signs I needed to know it was you. Sherlock Etho cracks another case. Anyways, I did do a couple other little things around our place here. Probably the most important ones are down below, if I can find it here. Oh, look out. Coming through. Yeah, down below here, everybody, check this out. This is going to be a project for next episode, just a little thing. But I did find a double cave spider spawner underneath our base. Got the water all set up. I got it mined out here and all that. It's pretty much ready to go. We just need to add the killing chamber onto this and some kind of elevator. So I'll try to do that for next episode. Then I can actually repair my tools. This is the longest I've gone in a season without getting an XP farm. It's a very different way of playing, I gotta say. I've mostly just been repairing with my furnace XP, you know? And then down by the cave spiders, I also built this like quick and dirty experiment here. I wanted to see like how much bamboo we're gonna need. Like before, it's like, oh yeah, I have unlimited wood for making chests and stuff. So I set this up. This is 64 plants. It's a very simple bamboo farm here, where it's like a chain of hoppers running underneath the mud. So then when the bamboo falls on the mud here, the hoppers bring it over to the auto crafter. Oh, kind of messing up. Yeah, we got an auto crafter here, so that's making bamboo blocks for us. And when the bamboo grows up to the observers, it detects it, does a bud power to the pistons, and then the note blocks or power rails here, or you could also use activator rails, get an update to the piston and tell it to extend and breaks the bamboo, and yeah, that's all there is to it. So after running this for a while, I have figured out we probably need to go bigger. And I don't think I want to copy this design any bigger, because the more hoppers you add, the more laggy it is. But, you know, I'm getting a decent amount of bamboo from it. So it'll last us a little while before we need to upgrade. But I saved the best for last this episode, everybody. I want to show you the really cool project I've been working on with Pearl and Tango. They invited me to help them out with a mail network, which the idea is we're trying to make it so hermits can send packages to each other, like from base to base. They send each other messages or items to each other, even if it crosses unloaded chunks. We want to be able to deliver packages to each other within, you know, under 2 minutes or so. And we found a way to do it, which is really neat. So Pearl, she's doing like the building aspect of this, and Tango and I have been doing like the redstone aspect, designing it, trying to troubleshoot, work out like how to do it. And so far it's been going really good. So I want to show you a little bit of that.
Are these bar stools?
Yeah, take a
Look
seat.
how
Take a
clever.
seat. One
Look
for
at
you.
Wow, that's pretty
That's
cool.
clever. I am impressed.
Thank you.
If only I could
Unfortunately,
actually sit on it, but
look, that's the small
Close enough.
There's
details.
a little pokey
Close
in the
enough.
middle, but
Yeah.
otherwise it's pretty good.
I would really love to start up a postal service company. I'm just wondering if that's something that you two might be interested in helping me establish on the server and get going. You know?
absolutely.
What do you think, Tango? You think we can pull
Yeah.
it off? You think we could...
I think so. Yeah.
I think we could do it, yeah.
I think we
Yeah,
can manage
so
a thing or two.
Two redstone minds like yourself, do you think we can pull some magic to kind of do something fancy? I could build us a little like postmaster building and everything like that.
Yes.
Have a place for the company to operate from.
And you know,
Yes.
sometimes
But then, you know,
sometimes packages go missing, you know, and they got to blame
No, no, no,
somebody.
no, no, no,
and
no.
it would
No,
be good
not-
if we
no,
had a
no,
head of the
no,
company.
No. No, we will not have.
Someone's gotta take
packages go
responsibility.
missing. No, we are not
Someone's
that
got to
company.
skim 10% of the packages too and keep the
Oh,
stuff
that's a good
inside. You know
point,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? If you think that I can pull this off, we'll be able to deliver packages anywhere on the server, from anywhere on the server, within a few
Oh,
seconds.
that would be so cool. And then mailboxes would be used. Yes!
That's
It
right.
would be so cool.
Right here.
Not a fan of ladders, huh, Tango? Oh no, you did use ladders. Okay, I was about to say. We're making
Let's bring the
an
goods.
L shape, right?
Yes. We're making an L shape that's going to go like this way in a long direction and this way in a long direction.
And this is the point where the two lines meet, right?
This is the bend in the L. Yeah.
Okay. And just checking the chunk borders. Is this like the middle of the chunk on both?
Oh, I don't know. We can
Because
adjust that as
we
necessary.
probably want that too, right?
You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll assess that. Go, 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 go!
Oh, that's getting down to bedrock.
Excellent.
Yeah, maybe we should have put a little more, but it's...
We're fine.
This one I didn't hit any lava pockets on, so I think it'll be a little smoother.
Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. Oh, there's a little bit. This was a lot shorter too.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end.
Done. Okay. I mean, that's the bulk of the work. Now we got to clean it all up and put a little platform down so we can actually work down here, right?
Yeah, and get our tunnels, get a workstation.
That's right.
We got to fix our ladder back out of here, or we're never leaving.
we're stranded down
This
here
is gonna be
forever,
decked out
yes.
too, where you never leave the cave otherwise.
Exactly. Hey, I'm used to that. I'm ready for that. Oh, look at the mess I made.
Oh, Tango, no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it didn't help. It's still dark, and I'm being chased by a child.
Oh, good guy, Tango, trying to
Trying to help
buddy
Scar out.
Oh my god, now I'm being a pincer. Like B-dubs would say, pincer move. Now there's a spider. I'm in Green's vertical mine shaft now.
I'm sad.
It didn't give me a message on my end that anything happened. Did you die?
didn't die. You just blew
No,
up a
I
bunch
didn't
of our work
die.
here.
It just blew up a bunch of stuff.
It's fine. It's fine.
You know, as a man who only slept 3 times in season 9, I thought maybe you'd get back into the sleeping game.
3 times? Is that for real?
No, that's not true.
Oh.
I feel like it was.
Yeah, so we dug out an area down below at the bottom of the nether. We're at like Y8 down here.
Yeah, Y8. We slabbed it all out to make it nice and neat. Did our best to spawn-proof most of it.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. How do we even explain this? Oh.
Okay, so we're sending mail, right, Tango?
Yes.
How are we sending mail?
So the player, and we'll show some of this later, hopefully when we build some of the actual mailboxes in people's bases, but the idea is that they can send whatever they want in a shulker box, right?
Yes.
They can put something in a shulker box. They put a stamp along with it. The stamp determines where it's going. So like, I'll give like a shulker of sand, and then I'll take an ethos stamp and put it alongside it and hit the send button.
Yeah.
And then that shulker box will arrive at your base. A little note will go off, ding ding, and you'll see the whole shulker box right there.
Don't you sleep again, Tango.
So this is our dynamic chunk loading system. Every time you go by here, you hear those clicks going off. It's sending an item through that portal, which is instantly being rebounded the other way. But what that does is it loads a 3x3 area of chunks around. So the minecart, with no one even in the nether, can safely travel as far as we want down this track.
That's right, because we're going to be sending our mail with storage minecarts on the track we're riding right now. And if there was no one here, they would go to an unloaded chunk and just stop, right?
And just stop and be very, very sad, yeah.
Yeah, so we need the portal chunk loaders to keep it going.
Right. So then the idea is the stamp, we're going to have all these little like junctions off this line we're riding right now that will filter out the stamp and say, oh, this is, you know, whatever, this is Mumbo's stamp. And then it'll divert the minecart and go off like a little detour toward his personal mailbox.
All right, Tango, I'm putting down the storage minecart. I'm
Excellent.
loading in my message, and this time I'm going to use the power rail.
Excellent.
It's gone. It's on.
Okay.
It's on its way. Should be about now.
Show me minecart.
Uh-oh.
Show me.
Oh, yeah,
I don't see
same exact spot. Okay, there's
Same
got to be an
spot.
issue here.
If this one works, it loads this chunk. But if you think it stopped here, then that means this one's not working.
Well, I can tell you the reason why, Tango.
Oh no! Did you find it already?
I found it already. So you'll notice where the detector rail is and where your redstone is, Tango.
Oh!
So, some things aren't lining up here.
One of these things is not like the other. Oh,
The good news is that's an easy fix.
that is an easy fix. Yep. Off by one.
Yeah, it's bound to happen with how many things we've set.
Yeah,
up
we
here.
had to do 30 of these things.
I'm loading in your message.
Excellent.
I've sent it on its way.
Okay.
Should be at your door in 40 seconds. This is good though, Tango. You know, we showed a couple fails on purpose just to show how difficult this is to actually achieve.
Right, of course.
in
Because if we were
Minecraft.
just perfect the first time, you know,
Yeah.
it wouldn't look authentic. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Please work, please work, please work, please work, please work.
Any moment.
We're waiting for it.
You're making me nervous, Tango.
Oh!
Oh dear.
God, it's peak time.
Peak time? Okay. Well, that's good it made it that far. That's a good sign.
It's progress. Definitely progress.
Oh no. This
This is out. I want to see.
this
It's
might
an
be
ethos
my
script.
fault. No.
Yes. Come on. What is it? Why are you using dispensers?
You figured it out.
What?
So as I was setting those up, I had droppers and dispensers in my hand, and I must have mixed them up once. So yeah, I was, might have used some dispensers instead of droppers at one point. On the advice
Might
of Tango, not by mistake on my part.
Of course, yes.
No, I
This is
messed up.
great. We're both messing up.
Okay, it's on
This
its way,
is part of
Tango.
it. Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, you just sent it? Okay.
Yeah.
35
Kind of feel like you should
seconds.
get it by now.
Should be arriving now. There it is.
Oh yeah!
It just showed up. baby.
Yes!
Hello, Tango. Oh, we just sent a message.
So just
1,200 blocks.
to confirm, I'm at minus 880 right now, and you are?
Yeah, I'm at 443. That is insanely exciting. Okay, I might be smiling from ear to ear right now.
So that means we can send messages across bases
Yes.
now. We just have to start hooking up to the bases, right?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So this is going to be a little bit difficult for me, but I'm going to try explain how the mail system works. We're just going to go step by step with this, and as long as I don't get too bogged down in the detail, and I give you a little demonstration here, I think you'll get the gist of it. So you might have saw this thing in our base. This is the mail box. So each base is going to have one of these mail boxes, is the idea. This is like the default unit. You can decorate it, make it look nicer. I haven't got around to doing that just yet, but yeah, there's just a little bit of redstone to it. So the purpose of this thing is to send and receive packages. So you'll have a stamp collection here. Currently, these are the only two people with mailboxes, myself and Scar. So what you do is you load up your message in the shulker box. So you can put whatever you want in here. You can put notes, you can put items. I can send Scar some stone, for example. I think bundles actually work in shulker boxes as well. And then you stick your finished thing. This is what we're sending him, by the way. We might be able to get some diamonds off of him. You guys know the Nigerian prince scam? Gonna do a little mimic of that. Anyways, so you put your shulker box there, and then you choose your destination. So I want to send this to Scar, right? Not Etho. So let's get Scar. You put one stamp into here. Now this is a smart unit as well. So if it's missing a stamp or if this shulker box is empty, when you press the button, nothing should happen. It doesn't send it. So it makes sure you're actually doing this correctly for the most part. But now that we have items in the shulker and a stamp, we hit the button and it'll send it. Okay, so that goes down below here. There's a lot more to this, unfortunately. So yeah, you see there's a long 2 elevator shafts, one for going down, one for going up here. So it goes down to this hopper. The stamp and the shulker box land in this hopper, and then we detect that. We tell it to send out a minecart, and that minecart waits here for a bit, and then the items get loaded into the minecart, and it goes off into our portal and to that rail loop we saw earlier in the episode. So this is also a bit of a smart system as well. We try to recycle the minecart. So this is the receiving line coming in this way. It breaks at the cactus, and then the shulker box gets unloaded here and shoots up the water column to our mailbox, which we receive in this barrel. You can receive multiple packages in this. You don't know who it's from, actually, unless they actually tell you with a note, or if they name the shulker box from Etho, for example, then you would know, but otherwise it's kind of anonymous. I'm hoping most people will actually label their packages so you know where it's coming from. Down below again. Okay, down we go. So yeah, those come up the water elevator to the barrel, and then we will craft a new minecart if it's running low. If this dispenser has, like, I think just 1 or 2 in, it'll automatically craft a new one using the auto crafters, so we can store a bunch of extras there, because you gotta think, if someone's sending more mail than they're receiving, eventually they'll run out of minecarts, even if we are recycling them. I'll give you a quick little walk around here in case you're crazy and you're going to try copy this redstone. Good luck. It's a little bit hard to see it, I gotta say, but you know, I've seen people do crazy things. This is a sticky piston here, observer, clock kind of thing. And yeah, so that's kind of the whole unit. Now you might be wondering, why did we separate these 2 units? Like, why is this down here in the mailbox up above? And the reason is because we wanted to have as little a footprint as possible in the hermit spaces. Like, this is kind of the minimum thing they need for interacting with the mail system. And then all this extra stuff down here is just for packaging the shulker box and the stamp into a minecart. And we can hide that down underneath their base where it's out of the way that way. The other big question people have is, why are we going down to like Y13 with our portal here? Why aren't we putting it like on the nether roof or something, right? Well, the big reason is because, like, if we were trying to deliver a message to a hermit using the nether roof for our system, that's up at like Y130 or whatever. So they would have a portal floating above their base somewhere if we were to link it up properly. And they probably wouldn't like that. So that's why we're doing it down at the bottom of the world. It's kind of out of the way that way. So yeah, our package gets sent down this line. Let's follow it now. So that storage minecart has this stamp inside that says Scar, and it also has this shulker box. We send it down our loop here, always going clockwise. We don't want some of them going clockwise, some going counterclockwise, because then they'll run into each other and stop each other. If we always go clockwise, even if like multiple hermits are sending a package at the same time, it's very unlikely they would ever collide with each other and cause a problem. But yeah, we send it down our loop here, and then eventually it gets to Scar's Junction over here. Right here is a hopper item filter thing with a Scar stamp inside. So once it gets that, we send a redstone signal to this junction. We tell it to switch so that the minecart, instead of going straight, it will turn here to Scar's portal, and that's how we tell it where to go. Now, in order for all of this to work, we also need chunk loaders running in the nether here. That's what all these portals are in the middle. So again, we'll just look at the redstone real quick. I'm not going to explain it all. But yeah, basically every time you send, or every time an item goes through a portal, it will refresh a 3x3 area of chunks for 15 seconds, I believe. So what we do is we send an item out of this dropper into the portal. And then on the other side, we got much the same thing here, where it sends it back. Yeah, so the item we sent gets picked up by this hopper, and then we send it back through here. Shoots out this way. Again, we're in the overworld right now. These portals over here are always lit in the overworld, but they're down at the bottom of the world, so it's unlikely a hermit will ever link to them. But then we shoot the item back, and it gets picked up and recycled, so we never run out of items that way. And there's always a couple in here for loading the portals. We break the portals afterwards so that it's very unlikely a hermit would ever accidentally link down and get stuck in our system here. It's not like they're not running unless we need them kind of thing. And I think that's a good way of making sure there's less problems. But anyways, we want to do that for each of the branches we add onto this as well. Like Scar's portal should shut off when we're not using it. We just haven't done that yet. One big problem we encountered while doing this is if we send a minecart somewhere and it gets there in less than 15 seconds, there's a countdown timer on all entities where they can't go through a portal again until those 15 seconds are up. So what was happening is we would send a minecart. If it got here in 15 seconds or less, it would not go through the portal, and it would kind of just freeze and get stuck on top of the portal block here and never go through. So to solve that, we added a way of breaking the minecart. It unloads it first with this hopper, gets the shulker box out of it, then we break it at the cactus, then we place the minecart again with this dispenser, and then we load it again with the hopper here, and the shulker box goes inside. And by doing that, we get rid of the countdown timer on the minecart, and it's a brand new minecart that will go through the portal even if it hasn't been 15 seconds, which is a pretty cool trick. A little complicated, right? Yeah. Anyways, that minecart made its way over to Scar's portal here, goes down the receiving line, hits the cactus, recycles the minecart into here, and then we shoot the shulker box up the bubble column here, and it goes up to his mailbox. Hopefully there's no spoilers here. And yeah, look at that. So it's sitting and waiting for him right here. Yep. So hopefully you got something out of that anyways. It's a bit of a crazy system. Honestly, though, I had a ton of fun making this thing. I think Tango did as well. It was fun working with him on this project. It's not often you get weird redstone projects like this where you gotta, solve a lot of things and figure it out. So it's cool to do something a bit different compared to like farm building, which is often very similar to each other. Every farm you build, Anyways, that's it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until the next episode, you take care. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Have you seen the mail building?
It's sick.
PDST. That sounds like a diagnosis.
Doesn't that just say post?
Oh, it's an O. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god.
That's what I meant. The post office. Hey, what's up, everybody? And welcome to another episode of Hermitcraft. Yeah, so a lot of fun stuff has been happening on the Hermitcraft server this week, and there's still quite a few things I want to try to get done for this episode, so it's probably going to be a little bit of a longer one. I think this episode we probably won't get a whole lot of building done on this place, unfortunately, but we'll try to do a couple things at the very least. My attention is pulled away from here this week. First off, let's just try to get the floor down, get a feel for what that's going to be like, and I think we want to try figure out what we're doing for our storage room, where that's going to go. Just looking at this, though, I got to say, we don't have a lot of space available. Like, it's not a big interior. So I'm thinking almost we need to go down, make a basement for our storage room. I don't like doing exteriors first because my interiors end up being very sloppy when I do that, but we'll do our best here, see what we can make happen. So usually if I do exterior first, then I figure out how much usable space I actually have inside of here. So this is all kind of consumed over here, right? So we'll put a post here in the corners, and then we're going to just fill it in with moss blocks, and we'll figure out later what color we actually want to use for inside. But this is just like a placeholder. And there we go. So we got our walls all cleaned up here, straightened out, and now we have a better sense of how much space we have to work with when we do the interior. And yeah, it's still a pretty good amount, right? So we double thickened the walls so we can change them whatever color we want on the inside, because we don't really want the outside of our build to look the exact same as our inside. We don't want to use the pink terracotta in here, I don't think. So usually with houses, I think they put stairs by the entrance and exits, right? So we did the same thing here. Right by the door here, we have a switchback staircase, and it goes down to the other door out here. You're not supposed to be here. Okay, I changed something with this guy, and it's not working out too well. No. Oh, man, that guy's been giving me a little bit of a hard time here, everybody. I did my very first farm project that uses a lathe the other day, and I'm still trying to figure out how they work. He's supposed to stay down there, but every once in a while he wants to come see me. It was working great for a few days, and then I tried to compact things a bit more today, and now he's not staying down here all the time. Yeah, let's talk about this, though. So I've been trying to develop this bay area outside of our house so that it doesn't go to waste. I did a project with Gem the other day to connect this bay up to her base and like the ocean area next to Grian. TNT usually blows up 1 or 2 blocks above the 2x1 hole you dig. So where do we want the 2x1 hole?
Maybe at the water level? How much down will it go? Because
we can control that, but up is like 1 or 2 blocks always.
Can't control up. So maybe we do it on this level.
Okay, so that'll get rid of
so
like
that it
up to the
gives
dirt
us
here,
some
maybe.
Height, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be good.
Have we checked this? Does this go through Tango's stuff at all?
Who knows, honestly.
I'll dig bottom, you dig top.
All right. Teamwork.
All right, it's dark. I gotta see. Oh, sorry.
Ow!
I accidentally clicked. Oh, I accidentally clicked the wrong.
Stop
You keep walking in front of Gem. Careful.
Whoa.
Ooh. Gotta chase it, Gem. Chase it.
This is crazy. Whoa.
All right.
Hey, this is actually pretty watery. This might not actually be any work for us.
Yeah, like it's all dug all the way up to here, right? God, there's no hay speaking. I'm dying.
You poor thing.
Who lives like this?
I've been doing my whole area, like not even efficiency, just like digging, enjoying it.
I can do it for a couple minutes, but anything longer than like 10, I'm done.
Oh, you're so spoiled.
Gem, I played old Minecraft, okay? You don't know how many holes I've dug with stone tools back in the day.
Right. All right.
I've done my time, okay? I don't need to keep reliving that over and over.
I feel like with some decor and like columns or
Yeah,
something,
it'll close it up, right?
Fine. The
Cool.
decor will fix it. Good job, Etho.
Good job, Gem. Yeah, so just past Gem's area here is Grian and then the ocean. And then you got Impulse over there, you got Skizzleman over there, Tango up on the hill there. And after we got that tunnel all finished up, Gem flooded this area. So now we can take our boat across and go through the tunnel. We still want to decorate this, but that's probably, it's a low priority thing, right? But it'll hopefully happen eventually. And as we were going through here, we found this giant, humongous cave that was flooded already. Like, this was all flooded beforehand, so we didn't really have to do much with this. And then there's this other little short stretch up to our place. So then I also had an idea for a squid farm that I was pretty excited to try out here using guardians and allays. And I told Cub about it. He also really liked the idea, so he wanted to build one at his place back there. And we worked on the project together. So we each got one, and it went a little dicey. You know, nothing really went our way. But at the end of things here, I think we figured out something pretty cool.
Ito, you came to me a few days back with an idea for this ink farm.
You can kill squid with axolotls, but as you probably know, the drowns will eventually spawn and kill them as well. But
yeah, that's an issue. That's an issue.
What if we got some guardians?
Ooh,
Guardians,
I like the way you're thinking.
They got their lasers, they're real cool and everything, and then we just stick one in the lake, one for me, one for you.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And you also had the idea, like, I got some allays.
Yes.
We could potentially use the allays to get the ink and basically recover it for us from the lake. Oh, that guy's got to be on the surface. Here, I'll try. Oh,
you got me.
I got you. Yep.
Go in the boat. Oh, he does not go in the boat. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Oh, wait, one's in.
You got it?
Yeah. He's in there.
Nice.
There's one in the minecart, yep.
He's taking damage on the block. Oh, no. Oh, no, Cub.
Milk bucket, milk bucket, milk bucket.
Okay, I got it. Oh, my audio cut out because I'm getting attacked so much.
Yeah, same.
Whoa, that's scary.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking him out.
Alright, I got this guy taken out.
Holy smokes, my health. Retreat,
I just gotta hope not to drown.
Who needs a guardian farm when they're all around you like this?
Really? Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, I got him out. Okay, this is it.
Get in there. Hey,
oh,
he's in there.
snap. It worked?
Yep.
Right? He's in?
He's in.
Oh my goodness. That was so hard, Cub.
That was rough.
But we got it to work. That's one.
Yep.
He's not attacking me in the boat. So that's a plus.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's
I think I'm too close to him. Oh, it's a lot harder than F5. No. Uh-oh. Too close.
He's targeting me. Okay, he's fine.
Tunnel's coming in handy already.
It is, yeah, very handy.
Alright, so then I break the dirt, and the water should flow and move the boat.
Oh,
the LA doesn't like that very much, but we don't care about him too much. Oh no, he's submerged! No, premature submersion!
LA's free. Oh, he's out though, yeah. Yep.
Wait, the LA got out of the boat?
The LA is out of the boat, yeah.
Okay, interesting. What happened to the... Oh, the other guy's gone. Yeah, so the thing that gave us the most trouble with this was trying to figure out how do you get a guardian to go into a boat? Because they really don't want to go into a boat. Eventually, Cub figured out something kind of cool, where if you put like soul sand underneath them, you can kind of get them stuck in a bubble column. And they do this bouncy thing where they get sort of stun locked. And then you can kind of ram them sometimes. He's at the surface, maybe there. There we go. Yeah, if you just put it on him when he's at the surface, that works too. Anyways, let's talk about how this farm actually works. So we got our guardian friend. He's going around the water patrolling, looking for any squid to kill. He lasers them. And then those ink sacs will eventually float up to the surface of the water where we have our LA guy. He's going around patrolling around this note block. And whenever he finds some ink sacs, he'll go pick them up. They do take a while to float up, like after they get killed in the water. You see how far down they sometimes sink? But eventually they'll get to the top. Until then, the guy just kind of hovers in the area waiting for them. He won't go into the water. But then when he gets the ink sacs, he'll deliver them to the note block. This is constantly getting pulsed by a calibrated skulk sensor underneath. We got that waterlogged. And I think this is why he sometimes will come to me. If he's away from that note block for 30 seconds, I think he can lose it. And maybe when he's trying to get it out of the water like that, it messes him up. Anyways, he delivers it to the note block there. You can see sometimes he throws it on top of the note block. He's kind of playing basketball here. He tries to throw it into the hoops. Sometimes he gets into the hoppers here. If it does, it gets deposited into our barrels, and we got our ink. And it's actually doing pretty good. Like, it's not a bad farm. Nothing crazy, though. Like, I could get more guardians in the water, and it would be much faster. But I'm also not needing that much squid ink that I need to cause more lag or anything like that. So this is probably fine for now. I put this is a player head on top of the note block, so it doesn't constantly make the note block sound. Otherwise, you got to hear this all the time. So it just silences it, which is nice. With this squid farm, I had two main design goals I was trying to follow with it. The first one was I didn't want to mess up the look of this area, both on the land and the water, because I'm sharing the area with Tango and Pearl and Cub as well. I didn't want to make like a bunch of holes through the water for the squid to fall down or anything like that. It had to be kind of hidden, whatever I did. And for the most part, I think we achieved that. I did have to put up some chain fences here under the water. The Guardian can't swim through these. He's too fat. Oh, no, boy. Where'd you come from? And tridents. No trident. Okay. Yeah, he can't get through these, so it works as a pretty good wall. It also looks kind of cool when you're underwater. It's like a dangerous area or something, you know? It kind of signifies that. So that worked out pretty good. The other main thing, though, is I wanted to make sure we could boat over top of whatever we did if we put up a wall for the Guardian. And I just assumed this worked. I tried it today, and it's like, oh. you can't boat across it. The whole point of that tunnel I made with Gem was a boat passage, right? And now I've blocked it off with the chains, unfortunately. So we're going to have to change this up. I had an idea to maybe try fences. So if we put it at this level, you'll see the fence, right? But a fence is a block and a half tall, so maybe if we put them all along the second level down, I'm hoping the Guardian won't be able to swim through that, because he'll only have half a block where he can here, which I think he would be able to if he hit it just right. So the other option is we might then put some trap doors above the blue ones. So we can take out the chains, right? Take out the chains, put trap doors above. So there's really only a half a block space for him to fit through here. And I believe the boat will go through that. Unfortunately, you can see the trap doors, though, which isn't ideal. Oh, it can't go through that. Oh, okay, I was wrong. What about without the trapdoors? Oh, it's the trapdoors doing it. Okay. So I think for now, we'll try out the fence. We'll see if that keeps the Guardian inside or if he'll swim over top of this. Because again, it's a block and a half tall, right? I also want to try out the walls to see which one is less noticeable. Look at that. I think the deep slate walls are actually less noticeable. Oh, I gotta get my protection on. Oh, I took it off. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh! Look at this mess. It just gets worse every episode, doesn't it? Trust me, though, the shulkers have been helping. Like, if I didn't have the shulkers, oh boy. Like, these are full shulkers. There's so many of them all over the place. Yeah, so they're helping. We just need more space now. We're at that point where we need a storage room. We don't really have time to do it this episode, but I'm doing it regardless. Just something real quick here to get us going. So I was thinking about this room. Should we put the storage room down here? Kind of marked out some space we might need, and is like, no, there's just not enough space. So I decided, let's go down. Underneath the staircase, I think we'll have some bubble columns and a way up and down here. And then look at this. We got it prepped already. Aha, yeah, so we've been doing this whole shulker refilling system ever since Season 7 of Hermitcraft. I also do it in my single player. So I've talked about this many times at this point. I probably don't need to go into too much detail. But the idea is I keep like 16 shulker boxes in my ender chest at all times. These have like every single item in the game nicely organized for me. And then we want to have some way of automatically refilling these, so I don't have to manually search out, like, where's my slime, where's my target blocks, and go through all my chest finding stuff. We just want it to kind of happen for us. So we keep a shulker box in the station here, and then whenever we need a refill, we just swap it out with one in our ender chest, pop it in there, and we get a brand new one. and it doesn't take any time whatsoever, and it's amazing, and I love it, and I'm going to keep doing it until anything better comes along in the game, which it's been a few years at this point where I think this is still my favorite thing. So this is very simple to set up as well. All it is like a 3x3 thing here. You put the chests over top the hoppers. In this arrangement is what I like to do. And usually up above I'll mark, like this is the redstone shulker box, so I can easily identify it without having to look through the chests. But yeah, that's all there is to it. That's one station done. You do that for all 16 of them. And these 5 hoppers allow you to automatically refill 25 items into the redstone kit box here. And basically you keep 5 different items in each of the chests. Usually I give each item 9 rows in the double chest, and then you have one bonus one for any extra stuff you want to throw in. And there we go, we got it all set up. It only took me a few minutes. The challenging thing is getting the items inside, of course, especially if you don't know how you're organizing it, which this season I know how I'm organizing it, so it's gonna go much smoother. I want to talk about a couple little tricks here, just in case you don't know them, that can really save a bunch of time. If you ever need to copy a shulker box, don't like try to figure out like, oh, stone goes here. There's my chiseled stones. All I do is empty out my hotbar, press Q, 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 Q. Goes in my hotbar in the exact same order. I do 9 at a time. And now I've got it from left to right. Just put them in. If you don't have all the items, like it works best once you have everything filled up in here, all the items in the game, but likely you're not going to have everything in the game, right? So what I do until then, like as a brand new season of Hermitcraft here, I don't have much stuff. So I just start off with filler items in the hoppers, right? Until I actually get stuff to put in here. It's not really worth adding anything until you have at least 3 stacks, I would say, or more. So for example, I got plenty of cobblestone here. I can easily add that to our system. And then what we do is you figure out where it's going to go. Throw it in there, and then you take out one of the filler items, and now cobblestone has been added to the system, and you can see it automatically refilling. All right, everybody, so that's the main piece of our storage system figured out. It solves most of our problems, but not quite all of our problems. No. What do I do when I want to just drop off a shulker box at our place and have it get automatically sorted so I don't have to think about anything? Well, this system doesn't really do this. This is more for item retrieval. We're going to need something else, right? And, you know, you got to keep in mind, Hermitcraft, usually these seasons last 1 to 2 years. So I don't want anything too crazy. I don't want like thousands of hoppers in something. So I was thinking maybe we got to look into multi-item storage. So I was looking into that. I was trying to design my own. And as I was doing that, just the other night, I came up with something so simple. It's almost like a multi-item storage system. Very compact. It doesn't even require redstone. We got to have something for taking the big items out of our shulker boxes, like the cobblestone, the sand, netherrack. We take out those big items, and then we're going to get left with all the little scribbly scraps. You know, you got your 7 name tags, your 2 beetroot seeds, 4 oak stairs, all that stuff I don't want to think about. I want it to go into storage somewhere automatically. So that's what this is for. This is like the last step of our storage process. And this is the pattern to it. It's very, very simple. All we got to do is like 2 hoppers per double chest. So one goes to the left, then the next one goes to the right, next one goes to the left, next one goes to the right. And then on the next column, we can make these columns as tall as we want. I'm just going for 4 because it's nice and easy to reach that way. Oh, I missed that one. Same thing. So it's a 3 wide repeating pattern here, basically. And we just do that again. And then in between the hoppers, we put some fence gates. So right here, and then right here, and then right there. That gives us this big wall of hoppers and fence gates. The idea with the fence gates is we're going to use them to hold the water in place that we're about to add. So we're going to be sending a hopper minecart or several hopper minecarts through the system at a time. And the idea is they're going to enter from the left here, going this way, and then it'll fall down, go to the left this way, and then fall down, go this way and this way. So we got to add the zigzag water streams here. So you got to imagine we're going to put glass in front of this as well so that it'll flow to the right. And then the next one will flow to the left. And then the next one will flow to the right. And we just keep that pattern going until the bottom. I guess I can probably put the glass on already, actually. No reason not to. So as we go, we'll put the glass. I've never like built this. I haven't tested it really. I don't know how good it's going to be. I like to do like a little experimental storage room every season of Minecraft, and this is my fun little thing for this season. So I'm kind of excited to see how it's going to work out, if it's good or not, you know, that kind of stuff. But I think it's going to be really cool. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. Okay, so then when we get to the bottom here, we need to run the hopper minecart under this hopper still. So we do it around the bend here. And then we're going to set up a water column, and then it's going to get started back at the top there and zigzag its way down on the next column is the goal. So we will add water here. Power rail will hold it in place like that. And then the bubble column will be over here. Okay, so we got our bubble columns built up here, and our goal is to connect this bubble column up to that water stream. We want the minecart to go over there. So to do that, we want to go down here, I think 1 block. And then when we put water here, it'll flow to the right and flow down. And then we can connect it to a power rail. Need a block here. Power rail will hold that water in place. So this goes 3 blocks long. Then I think we need a solid block here. And I think it's very important we have the ramp in the rail, but we can break it afterwards and put down a lever like that. So when the minecart comes up here, it should hop on the rail and then go into the next water stream all the way, hopefully. All right, and then we just got to make the solid water, so we'll plant a kelp, bone meal it to the top, and there we go. It's all done. Very good. Well, that's most of our setup all finished up here, so there's not a lot to this. We will have to add some controls for managing the hopper minecarts and like recycling them. Figuring out how many items they can pick up and stuff, because I think we can only move like 15 to 20 items per hopper minecart at a time. We can send more, like dozens of them, into this thing, but they can only drop it off in the hoppers so quickly as they're passing by. It is kind of the limiter here. But yeah, basically we give it some items to sort, it'll go over top the hoppers, zigzag its way down, and we have to establish like how we want the items to be sorted in these chests. So I'll probably take our shulker boxes here, our 16 shulker boxes, and fit those into 8 of these chests. So again, we just do that copy thing where we queue it out. Oh, I gotta be standing at it too. And just do this. Right? And then we assign those filters into the chests. These chests have to be full is the only rule here. We don't want to have any slots free. But we can put like multiple stacks of the same item in if we want. If we want to get like 9 stacks of seeds for some reason, we can do that. But when it comes time to emptying these, we'll have to do it manually. It's like a semi-automatic system, like it'll sort it. But once the stack is full of something, then we'll have to take it out and put it into like the system over here or somewhere else, right? Otherwise, it's going to end up into the overflow chest at the end, which we can then use to figure out like what is full as well. But yeah, the trick to this, the reason this works, is the hopper minecart runs over top of these hoppers, and then it drains the contents out of the hopper minecart. Those items try to get placed into this double chest. If there's any matching items, it goes inside. If there isn't, they just stay in the hopper, right? And then when the minecart passes below, it pulls them out of that hopper down to the next thing here and starts putting it into this chest, or trying to. And if they don't go into there, they just keep going down and down throughout the whole system. But yeah, that's great. We got 2 storage things set up now, which will take us a little time to get organized. It'll keep me busy. I can get rid of the stuff now on my lawn. Anyways, let's go check out some other stuff that's been going on the server here. We got ourselves an XP farm, everybody. We finally got that dual cave spider spawner hooked up here. I got a light switch on it so we can turn it on and off, which is nice. It's very rough, it's very ugly, but I'll make this nicer later. But we just got to get something to repair our tools and stuff, and we finally have it at our base here. So, pretty cool. Ever since they changed the mobs, like how far they can reach and that kind of stuff, look at this. You can walk right up to them. They don't hit you anymore. Before they were able to. That's kind of cool. But if you go on the honey, it's a little bit lower, then they can get you. So it makes sense, right? I think that's pretty cool. So we got a hopper underneath where I'm killing them here, so that picks up the drops. XP flows through the fence gates. These guys can't get out. And we just have like a honey bubble column thing bringing them up. Oh, you saw him go up there. But anyways, the big thing that happened on Hermitcraft this week was the whole hermit permit thing. If you haven't seen it, basically, we're doing our shopping a little different this season. Everyone got assigned 6 random shop permits, and that gives you the rights to sell those items and make a shop in the shopping district, and you have to keep it stocked, otherwise you might lose your shop and stuff. So I guess let's check out what 6 hermit permits I got in the random drawing. What are the shops I'll be making this season?
So, Etho, you're up next.
My turn?
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Barely any left, Etho. Barely any left.
I think all the wool and the glasses are gone now, right?
Lucky.
I think you'd be surprised.
Oh, this is a good one. Spore Blossom.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good
I like
one.
that.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, magenta glass. Oh, and crystal. Okay.
That's a nice
Interesting. Okay.
Spicy explosive one. I
You
like
got your
that.
explosives. There you go.
Yeah, you've already been providing those this season.
Yeah,
haven't
that's
you?
right. All right, here we go. Number 2. All kelp. Really? I've like never tried kelp before. Oh, and andesite. Andesite's a good one.
Andesite's good.
I think they're both good.
Yeah.
That includes the polished and everything, right?
Mhm.
Yep, yeah. All andesite.
All right, the big one. What are we hoping for? I don't know what's
He's gonna
left
get a
anymore. Something good. Not tough.
Wow.
Anything but tough, please.
Tough.
Tuff's still in there.
All frog lights. Oh, I could live with that.
Oh, nice. That is
I'll be
good.
buying a lot.
Can you get working on that right away? I need them.
I'm so
Yeah,
glad
yeah, I
you
need them too,
found
actually.
The shopping district is basically here. Everything's south of the river. This is the new shopping district. It's open for business. Off you go.
Are you happy with your deals, Etho?
I
Your
got
hermit permits?
pretty good stuff. I'm a little disappointed with my gold tiers, but my other stuff's decent, except for the magenta glass. But yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But one thing's for sure, I want to get rid of blue glass.
Just get rid of it totally?
Yeah. But I'll give it to you for a cut. You can have the license, but you cut me in 10% of your earnings.
I'll give you 50%.
50?
Yeah, because you're not going to get
Alright.
anything otherwise, right? I would be surprised
Yeah.
if we sold any, Doc, to be honest with you.
Blue glass?
Yeah.
I know.
I'm not
it's the
expecting
most
anything from my
crappy-
magenta here.
I heard Dog is getting 75% of the cut, right?
He wanted 10, and I offered him a bit more. I'm not going to tell you how much more, but I did offer him a bit more than 10%.
I know he's got 50.
Mm.
Doc.
He's already spilled the
I'm
he's
sorry,
already
I was like-
spilled the beans.
Oh, dear. All right, what are you
So,
thinking, Corellis?
I'm willing to part with this for 50% of the cut.
Sure, yeah, I'll do it.
Pink glass?
Yep. I can't
Well,
promise
you-
you're going to sell any, Corellis, but I'll do my
Pink
best.
glass is pink glass. Make me rich, Efo.
I'll do my
Where's
best.
my horse at? Oh, there it is. Thank you.
The bookkeeping is going to become a nightmare soon, Etho.
Yeah,
Hey, if I
good
can
luck.
get enough of these collectives together, I might actually be able to make a successful shop.
So, Efo, I've heard you're a big granite person. How much of the cut? No, I'm just kidding. I'm
50%.
Give it to me. I want it.
I do have andesite,
it.
actually. Like, that would kind of go hand in hand.
horse
Etho,
come here.
stop taking all of the permit on the server.
I don't know. I kind of
One
like this.
shop in the district, it'll be yours.
I hear you are looking for glass permits.
Yeah, I got 3 of them now. So I'm kind of like
I have
getting a monopoly going.
I have 2. I have both the red and the light blue glass.
Red and light blue. Light blue is a good one.
50% and the kelp.
That's too much.
What if I throw in all stone? Yeah, that plus the glass, both glass permits in return for 50% of the glass
Uh-huh.
and then the kelp.
Yeah, I would do that, I think.
Okay, then we have a deal. There you
Nice.
go.
What is wrong with you? Why are you like this? Etho, you can't just be flexing your riptide trident like
Oh,
this.
I can, and I am.
Do you want to make me a trident farm to make up for this?
See, that's what I came here to discuss with you, actually.
Really? You came here willingly to discuss that?
You have one of the glass trades.
I do.
Yellow, I believe.
I do.
And I believe you don't care about it at all.
It's kind of true. Yep.
Yep.
That's
Oh, I'm on the right path here. Okay, this is great.
Yeah, you keep going. Keep going.
So I'm figuring, you let me have that yellow glass. I give you 50% of the profits, and I cut you in on the Trident farm. But yeah, you see, we get a bunch of these drowned guys here.
Yeah.
And I think we put down a turtle egg or something.
Okay.
And then they'll start chasing it. And then we make a little killing chamber, and we got ourselves a farm.
You drown because you don't have a conduit?
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, there's not a lot of guys right now, but if I just flip a couple switches later, there'll be a lot.
This is not bad. This is better rates than I'm getting in our little ocean.
Yeah.
Oh God, is that a guardian?
Yeah.
Why?
Reasons.
Oh my God.
Let's see if I get a trident. Oh, I got a trident.
Oh my gosh, you actually got one.
Easy. That's like my fifth
right.
or 10th one. Not to exaggerate or anything.
All right. Okay, that does it.
All yours at the low cost of 50% of your glass permit.
Yeah. Alrighty. So.
Thank
lots
you.
of money, please.
Yep, you get 50% of the diamond cut.
50%.
That's right.
And a Trident farm usage.
And Trident farm usage once that's set up, which will be somewhat soon.
Wait, hold on. It better.
I never actually specified when, but we don't need to worry about those details. Oh yeah, by the way, I got this mailbag from Pearl for working on the mail system and helping her out with that, and it's a retextured bundle, but it's so cool. I've been using this to store my permits. Anyways, so how do we feel about the permits, everybody? I think overall I'm quite happy with that. We didn't get anything super exciting, but we also didn't get anything super disappointing either, except for the glass. But yeah, we've been getting glass permits, trading with people because nobody else really cares about them either. So yeah, maybe we'll be able to do something cool with that. I don't know. But overall, everything else is fairly decent. I do think that was a good trade with Wells. We kind of traded our kelp permit with stone. And, how often do you actually build with like dried kelp or use it for furnaces? I don't think we would sell very much of that. And it's not like a super interesting farm either. Well, if I go for stone, I can make a cobblestone farm, which I've never really done too much of. And it also includes, I think, the mossy stone bricks, the cracked ones, the chiseled ones, as well as the smooth stone. And if anyone's building a mountain, like B-dubs, or, there's quite a few builders on the server that might make a mountain. They're going to need some stone, so we could get them covered there as well. If you guys have any ideas for how we should do our shops, let me know as well. I want, like, fun, interesting shop ideas. And I'm brainstorming a few things, but yeah, I'm open for things if you got anything. Today we really got to get the frog-like one taken care of, though. This is our S tier, our best permit. Yeah, so I actually got started on the whole frog-light thing a few days ago. Let's go check out down here. That's what this beacon is for. If you think about it, there's actually quite a few steps to getting frog-lights. Like, it's not just a quick, simple thing. For starters, we're going to need to get some frogs. And frogs, you need a whole ton of slime balls to breed them together, right? And to grow up the babies and stuff. So I figured, let's get started on it early here, get a slime farm going. And that's what this thing is. So we got a slime farm built underneath our base. Let's see how we're doing over here. I got an auto crafter hooked up to it, so it's making slime blocks over here. Just a simple thing. And yeah, we got quite a bit there. So this is great. We'll take those with us. Let's just check out the slime farm real quick as well. And it's just a bunch of magma blocks on the bottom. I got this idea from Cub. That's how he did his, I think, or something similar. And having the fence in the middle here kills them a lot quicker for some reason. And then we just have a single hopper right in the middle where all the drops get collected together. And then it's 8 platforms. I made the platforms the exact size of a water bucket when you drop it down. Oh, I don't have water. But yeah, from here to the 4 corners, it floods the whole platform so that I can eventually add a switch for turning this on and off because it's taking away mob spawns from my creeper farm and our future trident farm we're going to make for gem. I did spend some more time lighting up the caves underneath our base. We're probably at about 90 to 95% of the caves lit up now, and this is the rates we are getting in our creeper farm currently. All right, let's go out and try find some frogs here. I'm gotta admit, I'm a little worried we aren't gonna find any. It's gonna be a little tricky maybe. That's Jevon's place, by the way. Azuma's up ahead here. Rendog, Iskel, Vintage Beef up over there. Not the pink house, not the pink one. We got Hypno up over here. So I've spent a lot of time. Oh, I don't know if Wells has shown that yet. He's building a castle. It's really cool. I've spent a lot of time in the mangrove swamp collecting mud. I haven't seen a single frog there for some reason, which is really concerning. I did see some frogs near spawn here, like day 2, day 3 of the server, though. I think in the swamp. So this might be our best chance. I'm not sure. Do they spawn here even? I thought I saw them here somewhere. I get so confused because I mostly play my... Oh, there we go. My Let's Play world, right? And no passive mobs spawn there. So it's like, I don't know where these guys come from in the real game. Okay, so that's 1. That's 2. Okay, great. We can do it. We can make it happen here. So get our slime. Slime balls. You guys want slime balls? Yeah, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. It's been a long time since I did this. Since frogs came out. Kind of forgot how to do it. So I think they... What's going on? Oh, I think it happened. I think it happened. Okay, so then they go to the water and lay the eggs, right? There we go. Oh, that took some time. So we capture them, and then we can haul them wherever we want. All right, everybody. Well, we just stopped by our base here again to gather up some supplies to build our Froglight farm. We're going to head over to the nether to a basalt delta where the magma cubes spawn, and this kills me. You have no idea. I gathered up a bunch of glass I was going to sell at the shopping district at the end of this episode, and now I'm using it for our Froglight farm. I got hardly any left, so I'm going to have to farm up a bunch more. Anyways, we got rails, and the big thing here, we got a full shulker of the tadpoles. So what I want to do before we head out is just get these guys prepped, ready to grow up into adult froggies. And the way I do that is I throw it in a pond here. I feed them a full stack of slime balls. And then we capture them again in a bucket. And when I release them the second time here, they will grow up pretty much instantly into a frog. Okay, so he's ready. So once I put him out of the bucket again, within a few seconds, he'll turn into a frog. Check this out. We got ourselves a very nice package delivered to us here from Tango. Oh, yeah. I desperately need iron, so this is wonderful. Thank you, Tango, for that. We also, I forgot to show this the other day, but Doc just came by one day and he gave me Swift Sneak 3 for my pants, which is like so awesome. He just like came by one day. He's like, hey, you want some Swift Sneak? I was like, yeah, sure. Doc always has my back in this game, guys. Let me tell you. You know, he's a tough guy. He's rough, but he's actually very nice. And I talked to him the other day as well. I wanted to get his help with the whole mail system we've been doing, and he agreed to just like give us shulker shells for the packages. Like we want the other hermits to have shulker boxes for sending stuff to each other, right? And Doc offered to give us to them, but we also wanted to respect the whole hermit permit thing going on. So, well, we figured we better talk to Beef about it first before he just gave them to me. I just took a stroll by the shopping district. I couldn't find a shulker shop anywhere.
It's coming. I already have a design all set up and ready to go.
But I need my shulkers now.
I need my shulkers now. Yeah, Beefy, that's why we're here. Postal service needs shulker boxes. And there's the good business partner I am, you know, wood and stuff, big wood. I'm not gonna give them to you without your permission.
What do you mean, give them to me?
No, him. He needs them.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, let's work something out here. I will allow the Postal Service to purchase shulker boxes
We have no
from
money.
you, but they have to pay me.
We have no money.
What? No, what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
That doesn't sound fair for anybody.
Sure, I have the permit. I have the permit.
Why? I have to farm, and he needs
Beef,
them.
do you
so
want
let's
a
figure something
mailbox
out.
or not?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Consider this part of the payment then. Come on.
80-20. 80% to me, 20% to Doc.
What if I wanted to give them for free because it's a courtesy of the...
Illegal. I have the permit.
Sorry, dog.
Dude, you're gonna take mail away from the server because of your selfish greed? What kind of farmer are you?
Come on, don't do that to me. Okay, wait. Okay, we could come to an agreement here, boys. Let me think. Do you have end rods or anything that I could have?
Do I have end rods? Oh, I put them away. Darn it. I just went end rating.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have bunnies?
No.
What?
I need bunnies.
Hey, wait. And what do I get? I put in all the work. You know how long it took to make the Schalke farm already?
That's okay. I have the permit. I'm talking to Etho. Etho, listen. If you want these shulker boxes...
So you're going to ask me to get you some bunnies, and then I can't get you bunnies because someone else has a bunny permit.
No.
And then I got to talk to them, and then I got to deal with them.
There's no bunny permit. There's no bunny permit.
This is turning into madness, man. What happened to this server?
No, there's no bunny. Why are you riding disappointment?
That's all I got.
Okay, fine. You can have Doc can give you those shulkers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Deal done. Deal. Let's call it there.
Wait, no, I didn't finish my thought. I just need some end rods for real.
Okay, I can make that happen.
That's it. And then I will allow Doc to give you those shulker boxes for free. You don't have to pay him anything.
That's a sweet deal.
I know, right?
Oh,
what do you think, Doc?
And in return,
yeah,
you'll get a mailbox.
Yes. Does Doc have a mailbox?
Top priority. You'll get top priority. Doc doesn't have a mailbox. No.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna move 20,000 blocks away in my mailbox. You could
also in return, Doc never gets a mailbox.
What?
Never.
So,
what
Doc
about
gives you shulkers?
Last. He gets it last. I can do that.
Fine. Last.
Does that sound fair,
Doc?
Doc? What does Doc get out of this deal? I don't think this is a good deal for Doc.
The satisfaction of giving you shulkers, of providing shulkers to the mail people.
That's right. That's a good reason. Doc?
Yeah. Doc, you're a hero for sacrificing this for the greater good of the server.
You two are just lucky that this server is PG. All right? That's all I'm saying. Lucky.
You couldn't say no to some friendly Canadians, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, my
we have a deal.
Canadian.
This is a great deal for everybody involved.
I think this worked
now
out
I
well.
understand why the Americans never wanted to enter a trade agreement with you guys. You're terrible.
Wait,
terrible.
you don't have a trade agreement with the States?
Maybe you got. I don't know.
I think we probably
I hope we do. I've been doing my taxes wrong all this time.
Yeah, exactly, right? All right, thanks, Doc. You're the best.
Thanks, Doc.
Etho, you're leaving disappointment behind.
That's true, because I am very excited about this deal. I am not disappointed at all.
This is going to be great for everybody, I think. Mm-hmm. I think we worked out a pretty fair deal for all parties involved there, yeah.
Thank you, Doc.
No worries.
Looking out for the postal system. I appreciate it.
So, okay, what below the table deal do we make now?
What do you need, Doc?
I don't know. You owe me a favor, all right?
You saved me a lot of time with this, that's for sure.
I know. But yeah, when the farm is up and running, I mean, it's just, that stuff is free pretty much. I don't know what I want in return, man. It's for the server, right? So it's for the good of the server. Just make sure to shop a lot of log this season. Yeah, and this, 1 second.
That's your shulker dispenser? Oh, I like that. That's really good.
Just like what I said.
That's so good. So it's time to head into the nether and let's get building our froglight farm. So I decided to do my same design from episode 569 of my Let's Play series. It's been working out great, and honestly I couldn't think of anything I wanted to change with it, so let's just do the same one. All right, well, check it out. It's just about ready. It's a 31 by 31 platform, and in the middle here, we want to get ourselves an iron golem. So the iron golem's going to attract the magma cubes. They're going to see it, and they're going to want to fight it, and then we have this iron bar around it to protect it. There we go. Okay. Oh, don't you run away. Don't you run away. No. I got to try to trap him now. Perfect. All right, we got him trapped in the middle. Think the magma cubes are coming over? They're looking at me, though. Okay. What we do, I think, is put iron bars at the 4 sides. And then all around the iron golem, we also put down 8 powdered snow as another way of killing the magma cubes. Kind of, because we got to break them down into their small cubes before the frogs will eat them. We'll have a bucket ready just in case I'm wrong. But it should turn into the white frog. There we go. But in order to get the green and the orange frog, we can't get them in the nether. We have to go to another biome. And look at this, everybody. I don't have to move any frogs today. We did find the dream here. So you want to try find a basalt delta connected to a cold biome. So over here is a grove biome. That's a cold one. And then you need a medium temperature one on the other side. So it's forest over here. And then in the nether, we have the basalt delta. That's a hot biome. So that will get us all 3 of the different types of frogs. Because depending on what temperature the biome determines their color. Hopefully this guy grows up. There we go. So there's the green ones over here. Let's get 5 green guys. And then we'll let them off into the nether here. Alright, good stuff. And flip open the doors. There you go, guys. Off you go to your new home. Alright, now we're on the 4th side of the portal. And these guys turn into the orange ones. Well, here we go, everybody. We got 7 of each of the frogs in here, and we're going to see if this farm works or not. Yeah, now he's hitting them. Okay, good. I was worried he couldn't reach them for some reason. Looks like he can still hit them. They're not hitting him. Good stuff. Frogs are eating the little magma cubes. We're getting tons of frog lights down there. Very good. Very good. So I'll probably have to do the collection system another day, but this is a good start. We'll be able to get some of these for sale. We're going in, everybody. We're going in. I don't have the collection system up yet. I gotta get them manually. No. Oh, this is so bad. There's so many magma cubes. Okay, this is getting dangerous. Let me out, let me out. Oh, just barely made that. It's working pretty good, though. We could add another ring of powdered snow around this, it looks like. Or we could also add more iron golems in the middle. Oh, it's so satisfying. Look at all the frog lights.
Can I buy some pearlescent frog lights?
You sure could.
Frog lights.
Oh my goodness.
What are we talking price here?
I'm thinking 3 diamonds per stack for those.
Yep.
They're kind of a specialty item.
Yellow.
Oh boy, they're just.
I'm gonna take 2
They're
stacks.
vanishing. False. You want some of these?
Well, I'll be over in a
Might
minute.
get some green. I might get some green stacks.
Need to get one more stack.
Look
There we
at
go.
this. I don't even have to build a shop. This is insane.
I've always
stand
said
there.
I've always said that wandering traders suck in Minecraft, and I always kill them. But this wandering
Wait,
trader is quite
this
nice,
one's
actually.
a good one.
Okay, quiet. Careful.
I got the sword out already. No. I'm not really a wandering trader. False, build me a shop, please.
This
Or
is
stress.
nice, though. I like it. I like the take. I like the
I
take.
ain't got no blocks on me.
I don't have the
I don't
brain
know.
power.
What
This
are
is
you
like
selling?
the last thing I need to do in my episode. I just can't think at this point.
I'm adding
yeah,
some
yeah,
stuff. I'm helping you out here. Some
Oh, I
sea
can- I
lamp
can
I haven't got
add
anything,
yeah.
but add a bit of like, you know,
to add a bit of
Light
gravel.
here. There we go.
got a little bit
Okay,
extra like grey
okay, that's-
concrete,
Then
you
I'm
know.
thinking we get some grey coming out here.
Yeah.
That works. That works.
There
I like it.
is. Nice.
Crafting
And
table.
We need some
Literally
yawning.
what I have.
Some yawning because I'm tired.
Yep,
I don't know. Yawning.
Yawning.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's beautiful, Nico. That's thumbnail ready right there.
That is thumbnail ready. Look at that.
Oh snap!
What is this thing planted in the floor?
It's some wheat.
It's decoration.
Yeah.
I like the constant sound of the chicken.
Yeah.
It's a great location.
Bless them.
You just plunked it down here. No thought process whatsoever.
It's a temporary shop. I don't have to think, right? Or at least not today. I just can't do it today. I just got to get something down here.
It's really nice. It's really, it's nice. Look it though. Look.
Oh snap! That's a permit.
That's purple glass permit. Check it out.
It's got the teacups.
Oh yeah, we're having tea. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Okay. What are you thinking here, Iskel? So if you have 51% and I have the permit, who actually owns the permit at that point? I mean, a man that wants 51% wants 51%. There's no arguing down to 50 at that point. So I'm inclined to take it.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I don't
I'm
know
inclined
how
to
to
sell.
deal with that 1% just yet, but I'll I'll talk to somebody. I'm sure we'll work it out.
Yeah. Yeah, talk to the people of the shop, the talk to the bookkeeper and they can talk to my people, and then basically it will work itself out.
I'll talk to Ren. We'll get some fax machines involved somewhere in there as well, and
yeah.
it'll be great.
I'll be impressed if you sell a single stack of purple glass this season.
Purple's a better color, I
Wow.
think, than magenta. Well, magenta's better.
What? I just used the magenta in my build.
What?
Yeah, she had to farm for days.
To be fair,
because there
you
was
are
no
wearing
shop.
a magenta sweater right now.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I think I'm on 1 diamond per stack of
The
andesite.
stack.
Oh, andesite.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Or is that too cheap? Wait, it's going faster
No,
than it
it's
should
not.
be.
Well, do you want to pull the... Enjoy
Hey,
your
you
diamonds,
already
Ito.
No, I got a mine for this stuff. What are you doing? Well, everybody, I think that's where we're going to end this episode. I had a ton of fun making it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And just to finish things off here, I'm going to include a couple of random clips of hanging out with the hermits.
Do I need to prove to you that I know how to use the machine?
All right, hit the button. It didn't work. We got to put something inside.
Oh, okay.
You looking inside, Scar?
Wait, there was a permit. There's my permit. That's my permit. That's my permit. That's my permit.
It's gone.
No!
Oh, no. Oh, that's another lost package.
You want some more permits?
I don't want to take all the blame. No. This is my arm, left arm over here, my elbow.
Okay.
Next to the birch tree.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
And I'm standing on your right elbow now?
Right elbow, yeah. And then the mouse.
Where's the mouse?
My mouse faces the same direction as the keyboard. So if my keyboard's like up and down like this, my mouse is also up and down like this.
Dirt is mouse. Place.
Mouse
You're
is the
lacking
handle.
blocks. Oh. What?
Yeah.
Your mouse is in front?
And then the
of your
Kleenex
keyboard?
box is like right here.
So your mouse is like at some kind of like your forearm is parallel to your keyboard?
Yeah. And my
Curtis,
mouse.
can you
and
make
my
a
mouse.
rendition of this
So
for
I
me?
use my
Because
mouse.
I cannot visualize
I use my
this.
mouse sideways. I used to do it like
That's like mumbo thumb level.
most people put the mouse
lunacy.
like next to their keyboard like this, right? Up and down.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You don't strain your wrist as much this way. The pistons
And
here
so
is
oh
Etho.
my
This is
gosh.
Etho over here.
So he's like, what?
Are these my pistons?
No.
This is Etho over here. I love it. Spinning image.
And then monitor up where tree is.
Yeah. And then the crafting bench is your microphone?
Microphone, yeah.
Here comes trouble. Okay, go on.
We're doing
Ask
an
away.
investigation on the server, trying to get to know our hermits better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some hermits, they have difficulties in their life. We're trying to, be more mindful of that, try to accommodate them better. And
Are you left-handed?
Scar, it's a
Okay.
sensitive issue. You can't just blurt it out like that.
Am I left-handed in Minecraft or am I left-handed in IRL?
Real life.
Real life.
Real life.
I am left-handed in IRL.
We got one. Oh my goodness.
We're here to learn of your trials.
How challenging
and-
has that been?
Yes.
Well, interestingly enough, I do most things with my right hand, though.
Would you say
Can't
you're omnidextrous or whatever it's called?
Omnivore.
70-30 probably is
Okay.
this sort of split. I do the important stuff with my left hand and the
So-
rest with the right hand.
So keyboard and
red.
stuff, you're still WASD, WASD?
Yep.
Where's your mouse? On the right hand side?
Yep.
See?
Right hand is
Lefties.
mouse.
They're just
don't
like
find it.
us.
They just.
And until the next one, you take care. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Yeah, I gotta get better at my time spent.
What is yours?
See, I'm not a very entertaining YouTuber, Gem, so I have to put more work into
Yes,
to make my episodes better.
What do you mean? What's your time played?
I'm at 11 days.
11 days. Is any of that AFK?
Not really, no.
Etho.
I got 4 episodes out.
Do you ever yeah, what? Yeah, that's worse. That is worse that you only have 4 episodes out. Can you get off the server and do some editing? My god.
Yeah. Now, I will say, though, all my episodes have been like 40, 50 minutes. I got to get back to the 20 minutes.
They've been huge.
I got to get back to the 20s again.
I haven't even watched your most recent one because I looked at how long it was. I was like, I just can't.
I know, it's a problem.
Don't have that long.
Yeah, so hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. Whoa. Oh! Ouch. Yeah, so I'm still having a little trouble finding my sweet spot, you know, that perfect balance between how much I play on the server and like when I start making my video. Because usually I like to play on the server a bit before I start putting the video together, just so it has some direction to it. And I've been finding, because like so much stuff is happening on the server, but when I start putting my video together, like 20 more things happen on the server as I put it together, and then it's like, oh, I got so much to include, and I don't want to leave anything out. But you know, I've also been spending a lot of time hanging out with the hermits, goofing around, having a good time, which has been great. But there's something else as well. This season of Hermitcraft, I actually went into it with a plan, believe it or not, and I've been working on this plan. Now, as many of you know, I don't have the best track record with big projects. I got a massive project I want to do this season. So, in order to make this happen, I realize I need to set a strong foundation for the season early on here. So, I'm doing like a lot of resource gathering early on here, farm building, infrastructure building. I want to get our storage worked out. And, you know, a lot of these like time-consuming, kind of difficult, grindy projects I'm trying to get done early on the season. I want to try to get our base building done early, so that later in a couple months or so, when we transition to this big project, is going to go smoothly, and there's a better chance I'll actually get it done. Now, I'm also trying to be very careful not to leave too many loose ends behind as we go through the season here. So you remember that big storage mess we had here? I got that cleaned up. It was a big pain organizing it, and normally that's something I would probably put off, and you know, those loose ends, they start to pile up, and then eventually I got to deal with them, and I don't want that to happen this season. So I organized it. I got it all put away here. And I know this room looks horrible with all these shulker boxes, but these aren't that bad, actually. These are mostly organized. Like, this is not like random stuff for the most part. This is like I went and I got like 20 shulkers of sand that I turned to glass so that we could sell it at our shop. I made a bunch of TNT. I mined up a bunch of terracotta, like 6 things of terracotta here. Just doing resource gathering. You know, I also went to like the end, fought a wither there just to get some end stone, even though I don't need it now. We'll need it for our massive project eventually. And it's just kind of nice to get that in our inventory, in our ender chest, in case we ever do need end stone for some reason. Of course, one of my early season goals here is to get our storage room filled up so we can get the maximum effectiveness out of our shulker loaders. But that requires an incredible amount of resources, a lot of crafting, a lot of organizing to get that done. And we're probably at like 20% now after I spent a bunch of time on it. And it's getting there, but we got a long ways to go with it. All right, everybody. Now check this out. This is so cool. This is an example of setting up infrastructure that's going to benefit us for the rest of the season here. As long as we're in this world, every time I use this, it's going to make me happy. Instead of keeping our rockets or our food or other consumables in a chest where we have to like fumble around manually looking for them, maybe we run out, I got to figure out where the rest of them are and that kind of thing, and you know, craft them and all that stuff. We're going to have these quick dispensing stations. I did something like this in season 7 of Hermitcraft, and I absolutely loved it, where you just hold right click on this comparator. The longer you hold down right click, the more rockets you'll get, for example. Every time we click it, we're going to get 8 when it's fully filled up. And that way you can control how many you get depending on how many you need. And it's just really nice, right? And now that we have the auto crafter, we can actually make it even better. It's really simple as well. It's just an observer detecting the comparator. It goes up to 2 droppers and then up to 2 more droppers. And you just keep repeating that pattern for however many droppers you want. The more you have, the faster they'll dispense them. And then we got a bunch of hoppers going into those droppers to auto refill them from a big storage unit like a chest. And then we got a auto crafter hooked up to that chest for the rockets. So we just have to get it going here. And look at this. So it's going to take our sugar cane, craft that into paper. That goes into here. And then we have one for gunpowder. And then that combines together in this one. Makes our rockets. They go down into our dispensing station down there. Oh. Problem? Oh, I guess this can fill up. That's never happened before. All right, I gotta make some adjustments. Okay, let's shut it down for now. Okay, I made a little adjustment here. So now the wire goes up above here. So it doesn't interact with this crafter. But instead, it checks if this runs out of paper. And then it tells this crafter to make more. We're going to add a couple more here. I want one for ender pearls for sure. Maybe one for bone meal. Maybe one for TNT. We'll figure out the rest of them. But let's go get our ender pearls. Oh, look at this. We just hopped into the end here. And we're getting greeted by a shower of XP. Okay, I haven't been to this Enderman farm just yet. Every season of Hermitcraft, Jevin makes an Enderman farm, like within the first 2 weeks. And this season, to change things up, I think he did it in the first week. Alright, this is a good sign. When you can't pick up the XP fast enough in an Enderman farm, that means it's a good Enderman farm. Look at this. That's a good sign. They refill pretty quickly here. Looking good. Alright, so we're gonna fill up, I think, 9 shulkers of ender pearls. And we got it loaded up, so let's give it a try. That should give us 16. Yeah, perfect. Woo! We got ender pearls again. Free? Yes, please. Thank you. All right, everybody. Well, check it out here. We are at the shopping district, and that's the big thing that's been happening this week on Hermitcraft. Everybody's getting their shops down in the new shopping district. We got Corellis's candle shop there. We got Ren's beacon shop. I think XB made a grocery store here, and he is anxiously waiting for people to come by. We got Mumbo's item frame shop, and there's like Skizzle's wood shop. Joel just made a like glow squid thing, and you know, there's big shops, there's little shops, there's all kinds of shops all over the place, little pop-up shops happening. And as many of you know, I have, well, I don't have a shopping addiction. I can control myself. Nope, put those away. It's tempting though. But this season of Hermitcraft, I am vowing, you know, I am going to control myself. I'm not going to just do impulse buys all the time. I'm going to actually try and make my diamonds last and spread them out throughout the whole season.
400 diamonds, lifetime supply. But you can never deplete my resources. You've got to always leave at least a few shulkers behind.
Yes, I'll make sure of that. But that's like all my diamonds. Oh my goodness, I'm broke.
Hey,
45 diamond blocks.
Get your shops up at 45 diamond blocks. Yeah, that's about right.
I'm rounding up here too, just to be fair.
I appreciate it.
Does that sound like a deal?
Oh, that sounds like a deal to me. 45 diamond blocks.
I might have made a big mistake here, but lifetime supply.
I have a piece of paper here for you. It is signed by myself. You've already paid me, so there's no need to put down the price or anything.
Oh, snap. Very good. Thank you, Beef.
Sweet. Thank you. I might be the richest person on the server right now.
That's a lot of diamonds.
This is amazing. Oh, I'm excited.
I'm going to go help myself to some shulker boxes, actually.
Go for it. I just restocked.
I just got something amazing.
What'd you get?
Look at that. Look at that. I'm very excited about this.
Oh my. Wow. How do I... You know what? I'm out of here.
No! My paper!
My paper! No!
Oh, he had to come back one day.
How much did it cost? You got to tell me. Firstborn child, I don't know. What?
Pretty much all my diamonds.
Do you need diamonds, Etho?
I am poor now. If you want to help me out, maybe buy some frog lights.
I feel like I'm rich, so you can have these.
Oh, thank you,
There
Cleo.
you go. You're welcome.
Oh, that's great.
I feel like I'm rich because I've got like
You do
5
have
stacks of diamonds already.
You do have a pretty awesome shop here, I gotta say.
I do. I do enjoy the shop. It's a good shop.
Feel free to spend them on concrete.
So let's pay a little visit to False's shop next to ours here. You know, she's got concrete for sale. My concrete box is empty. All right, we filled her up. Do you own this as well?
About that.
I do, yeah.
Oh man,
business,
I've been buying out all your hay bales.
Oh, is it you?
Well, I just got some more diamonds from Cleo, so this is wonderful.
Oh wait, yeah. That's a good job.
No, not this shop. Don't use this. No. So I gave Etho diamonds to give myself more work. Right, understood.
And we got Joe's bookstore over here. Nice and cheap, actually. Just 1 diamond each. Wait. Oh, it's random. Wait, I can choose, right? I can choose. Saw Riptide 2. Joe, what are you doing, man? Nobody's going to buy Riptide 1. All right, I'll buy this one because my Trident has Riptide 2 on already. I will be your second customer. I would like to purchase some flight rockets, 1 diamond per stack. I will need to borrow 1 diamond from you, Iskiel.
Okay, yep, that is fair.
Thank you. There you go. You made a purchase.
Yay!
Iskiel 35.
85. 85.
It does look
85.
like a 3 from the side.
I don't know.
It does not.
From this
and it is
angle,
also-
it's a 3.
It does not, and it's also
From
perfectly
this angle,
centered.
it's also a 3. The only angle it's an 8 is like dead on and barely.
Don't steal Dylan now. You've already raided him.
Whoa. Okay, he's low on health. I'm getting off.
Why are you killing him?
How did that even happen?
I don't know.
I don't know. You opened the box and then he got squished and sad.
For science, we gotta try it again.
Huh.
I don't know what that was.
I think you might have smacked him with your sword.
No, he got squished. There, here, it's happening again. Whoa! Oh, he almost died. Okay.
Why didn't you like it happened again and you didn't get off? You
I
just
didn't realize he
stayed
was
there?
taking a bajillion damage every time he took a hit.
Dude,
He was at half a heart there. That was a close call.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's a lot of TNT.
That's so cool.
That is so good. That is so good.
We're back at base again here. I forgot to show you all the map. That's right, we did another snapshot in time. I'm trying to do this every month so we can see how the area changes over time. And a month ago, this is how our area looked. Remember, we were missing the corner on our house. Oh, Cleo just died. And I got that filled in now. And most of the stuff I've been doing is underground, though, recently. So there's not a whole lot there. But you can see Tango's foundation for his factory appeared. We got Pearl's area, got massive updates with the pathing, and her house is like 2-3 times larger on the map here. Big improvement there. Skizzle's pyramid showed up, and then we also got Cub. He got his firework factory going. Now, I gotta say, I really do like this location we settled down in. At first, I just picked the spot to be close to like Tango and Pearl and the other hermits here. But the more time I spend here, the more I realize just how good of like a geographical location is, how many good things it has going for it. We got the jungle, of course, which I love. But it's also got the double cave spawner down below. It's got cold biomes nearby, like there is mountains near here. So if we need snow or if we want to set up an ice farm, we're going to be able to do that nearby. There's goats up there and a bunch of different animals because there's so many different biomes here. We also have the height variation going on for us. So this is like a high spot. It allows us to make some more interesting like build stuff, terraforming in the future, hopefully. But we also have low spots for like our creeper farm to get better rates down below here. We have the water for making a squid farm. The only body of water near us as well. So we get incredible spawn rates down there. And look at this. I also realized just randomly we have a little sliver of plains just over here, this little section, and then it turns to like water, the river there, that turns to forest up there, and jungle this way, birch forest that way. So it's just a tiny little spot, but it's perfect for what we got going on down below here. This allows us to do something cool without having to leave our base. Did you wonder what was behind the door here? What could it be? What could it be? It's another door. Yeah. So just over this way towards the plains biome, What do we have? What do we have, everybody? A bunch of doors, and we're able to make a flower farm here. So plains is perfect because you get the dandelions. Here, let's turn it down real quick here. You get your poppies, you get your blue flowers, you get the gray flowers, the oxeye daisies, and the azurite bluets. So it's one of the best flower farm locations. And now we got it right by our base. So that's cool. So I set one of these up. This is also good for farming a bunch of other things in the game. Yeah, so if we swap out the grass block above the bone meal dispenser here with Nylium, we can use it to grow the nether plants as well. And this is an 8x7 in dimension, the grass area here. One of these sides has grass next to the pistons and one is empty. So on that side, you put the other Nylium, and then you just start it up. We get the mushrooms and all the nether plants and stuff. Making a flower farm like this is super simple as well. You just have an observer detecting when the grass moves above here, and then you send power to the left and the right of that. One goes to the dispenser, and then you run the power up to both sides of the pistons. They're so simple to make. I actually ended up making 5 different ones. So we got the one at our base, we got one in a swamp, and then there's this flower forest by Greens here. Let's see if I can remember the location. It's not well marked or anything. Oh, there it is right there. So we got 2 of them down here. This is for the tulips. I don't know if there's any bone meal left. Yeah, so we get red and orange tulips here. And then this one gets us the white and the pink tulips. And then we got an allium flower farm down here as well. But anyways, I'm in the mood to do a little bit of building, everybody, so let's get to it here. So I think it was back episode 2 or something, I marked out this path to go to Tango's place, and I didn't have the resources back then. I haven't had the time since to get it done. But I think we can do it today, if we do it quickly. So I think this tunnel for sure needs to get bigger. So we'll get that going. But you see, I kind of leveled it out here. We'll get a nice windy path around the bay area. All right, might want to go a little bit bigger than this. I'll think about it for a second. But let's check this out. So I got some stuff together. Yeah, over here. So I'm thinking the way we're going to do the path is we're going to use packed mud as our primary. So down the middle, I'll just run the packed mud. I think in the very center of the packed mud, like the highest traffic area on the path, we're going to use the brown mushrooms. It's a smooth block, matches well. And it'll be like the area that people walk the most, you know. And then on the outside, I think anyone's going to sleep. I'm one of the main sleepers on the server, so if I ever don't sleep, I always worry. Because people get into the routine of not sleeping when I'm around, right? And then it's like, oh man, when I need it, nobody's got my back. I think we're going to do rooted dirt on the sides of that, next to the packed mud probably, and then even further, the area where you walk and the grass kind of dies, we'll do coarse dirt. And then I also prepared some bricks and some granite, which I think we're going to use as a retaining wall going along here. Now, you got to be careful with bricks. I find if you use too many bricks, it looks really bad. But if you just have a few, I think we'll just go too high maybe. We'll try that out. We'll mix in some granite in places, maybe some terracotta, get some plants in front of that. I think it's going to look pretty good. I am going to get rid of this tree. And maybe Tango's wheat, because this is like where I want the path to go, right? Yeah. He won't mind. He's on vacation. Alright, I don't think it's quite wide enough here to do what I want either, so we're probably going to have to expand out a bit and maybe take some of the cliff away too, just to make it a bit nicer. Usually when I do paths, I find it works best if I don't try to mix in all the blocks to begin with. I just put down the main path material first, and that helps me gauge, like, when I add the other stuff, how it looks with that, like how it's developing. This also allows us to get the shape a little bit more refined without being distracted by the other blocks as well. Let me give you a little update here. So we made the tunnel a little bit bigger in here. I think this feels a lot better now. I've been working on the shape of the path, and I'm pretty happy with it now. I think it's a good width, a good bend to it. You know, a little bit of character. It's not perfectly straight or anything. And I've been messing with the wall. I think maybe I put a little too much granite and stuff in there. But the other thing is, it just looks a little strange, right? Why is that? Well, I think it's a little too a little too perfect. We're going to try mix in some stairs, some slabs, some fences. And also, I want to do a little thing where like every second block we have a little jag in it, you know, like that. And sometimes we might go down as well. So we're going to... actually, how do we do it? I think we got to go like here instead if we want to go down. So we're trying to transition it from like 2.5 blocks down to 1.5 sometimes. And just like mix it up a bit. All right, maybe we go down here. And then that's fine. Well, it looks a little strange. Let's get a stair in there, sure. We can use some walls as well to give it a little bit of irregularity between the corners, you know? Just in a few places. You don't have to do it everywhere. Okay, I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, but we'll figure it out. Just try stuff, you know, see what it looks like. That's probably fine, right? Now I think we look for any areas that have a high cluster of the packed mud, and we try to get the rooted dirt to go into that, maybe? Maybe is an idea. Oh, snappers. All right, everybody. Well, we probably spent about 2 hours working on the pathing here, and it's in a much better place now. I do need like another 2-3 hours at least to finish it, though. We did make it come out in front of our base here, though, which is nice. We kind of got an idea of how it's going to go now. So this is kind of what I would call level 1 pathing in front of our house, where you just focus on getting the shape, the width of it, the position all figured out. So I think that's fine. But then over here, we went more into the level 2 pathing where you actually start doing texturing and adding little details to it. And I think this looks way better over here. This actually feels pretty good to me. So I went for more of a rough, like overgrown look to it because it is a mountain passage as well. So you got to think there's probably not going to be a lot of people coming through here, especially with Tango on vacation. You know, it's pretty much just me right now trampling down the path here. But yeah, this is good. We added in some brick structures, broken down fences throughout in a few places. Got one by Tango's there. I do like how this looks with the wheat on both sides, actually. So I'm going to leave this. You know, Tango can change it if he wants, but yeah, I kind of like that. And then what else? The thing that it's missing, we do have hidden lighting, by the way, as well. But the thing it's missing to like really complete this, to make it feel a lot better, is some unique structures to it. So this is all kind of like background decorative stuff, right? But in order to really sell the scene, make it feel better, you need stuff for your eyes to focus on. So, for example, we have this tree that was here, and I got thinking, you know, maybe I make like a U shape out of the hill here, put some benches, like a rest stop kind of thing, and then tear down this tree, build an actual nice looking custom tree over top the benches. I think that would be really good for this area. We could add things like chain fences or bamboo fences along the path here. It would really help if we had some more interesting terrain, like boulders and, you know, rougher stuff, you know. Would be cool. Maybe some pathing down below here as well. Wooden structures to support our cave. Maybe another custom tree in this flower bed thing. I just threw some berries in there for now. You know, stuff like that really helps to finish things off and make it feel better. But that's going to have to wait till another episode because we got to go check out the shopping district, everybody. Oh, we stole some stone, actually. Very good. And I'm guessing no glass sold. Yeah, looking about the same as I left it last time. Glass, you know, it's one of those commodities that's going to really take off soon, I'm sure. Let's see if Joe sold any of his. Oh my goodness, he actually sold some. That's so unfair. What? How did he sell some? Okay, we sold some of the yellow. That's good. 1 stack of the green. And, oh, okay, purple's the big seller for some reason.
Yeah, hi. Are you having a hard time getting in? I've constructed a wall.
There's no way in anymore.
Go over here by Joel's Arch. There.
Oh, thank goodness.
There you go.
I got stuck in the river.
Sorry about that. Yeah, it's under construction.
Whoa.
You know, we're starting to build up the walls and the streets on the cyberpunk city here, so it's coming along.
All right, yeah, a lot has changed. Even you got fancy armor.
Look! See what we're using?
Oh, you're using frog lights for the roads. That is excellent. That's a great choice, Impulse.
Yeah. Except I'm out of diamonds because that was a lot. I bought 13 stacks of the pearlescent ones. And I only had 39 diamonds left in my pocket. And I'm broke now. So
gotta go mining then, huh?
I was hoping not to. How would you feel if I traded you the brown glass permit in exchange for use of your frog life farm? Not saying you got to go collect it and I'm just going to get it.
You're going to put the work in? Okay, a
Mm-hmm.
lifetime deal kind of thing. I'm okay with those. I feel like it's maybe skewed a little bit in your favor, though. I'll do it under one condition, Impulse. I think you got to be my Froglight spokesman, my advertiser.
Froglight spokesman. All right. Should I start now?
Sure, you got something in mind?
Cub, have you seen how amazing frog lights are inside the cyberpunk city?
I
you seen
have.
it? Yeah,
I've seen
they're
it.
the most amazing light you can possibly get. I mean, what other lights look that beautiful and are vibrant with lots of color?
I walked in on a deal for frog lights here, didn't I? Well, okay. I'm just gonna give you free samples, Impulse. I'm giving these to everybody right now on the server. I just went to eat those. So
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I
there
should
you
give
are.
you some free sample stuff, maybe to give people.
Thanks.
Visit the fireworks shop in the shopping district for
How'd
more.
my spiel with frog lights go? You interested in frog lights now? Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna need a lot too. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
see, I'm
you
good.
got one. You got one just like that.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. You got it.
Perfect.
You got this.
I think you double dismounted your horse and it broke my door, but that's fine.
Keep negotiating. Yeah. Okay. Fix.
Self-fixing.
Woo! Let's go.
Okay. You demonstrate your skills there. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I think we could make this work
probably
out.
heading straight to your shop right now, right?
All right. I think I'm good with that. You know, you throw a little Froglight advertisement in your everyday conversation every once in a while. I think we got a good deal there.
Yeah. Okay, I see it working away. Okay, I'll be happy to AFK any chance I get at this. You know, we can take turns, and then I'll just skim a little off the top. You know,
so it's incredibly fast.
Usually
I'm only here for like 5-10 minutes at a time, and I got the chest full. So
holy cow. Okay.
So yeah, you'll need to expand the storage if you want to stay longer.
Sure. Okay, I can do that. Yeah.
Or come up with something. If we go down below, I'll show you the situation right now.
Yeah, if you don't mind me modifying it as needed, that's cool. I can do that.
So just down here. Now, the tricky thing is, though, it's faster than hopper speed, right? So if you're just doing item filters connected to it, it's probably not going to keep up. So I just have a hodgepodge here of like 2 double chests.
Okay.
And a bunch of hoppers into
All right.
them.
I'll give it a go, and I'll see if I feel like bumping up the collection speed or if we need to. Otherwise, I'll just kind of like stop here for a few minutes every time I visit my gold farm, you know?
Yeah, either works.
Perfect. This is going to be a great deal, hopefully for both of us. Oh, I grabbed them all.
First step of becoming the spokesman, Impulse.
That's right. That's right.
With our powers combined, we're going to sell a lot of frog lights, I think.
Perfect. Looking forward to it.
And we also did a little permit trade with Pearl.
Right. So, I got a mossy cobble permit.
All
Can I
right.
please have the one, the fabled one in your hand. Oh my gosh.
You wanted
How many permits is that?
Spore Blossom, right?
I would love Spore Blossom, even though it should be in my permit anyway. Thank you very much.
I don't know, because you got dyes, right? And you can't make dyes from that.
Yeah, but the permit says all dyes and flowers.
Oh,
Pretty sure the Spore Blossom's a flower.
Oh, very good. Pearl got us our shulker boxes for the mail system ready here. The idea behind those white shulker boxes is we're trying to hand them out to all the hermits that have mail systems installed. They're supposed to be like their envelopes, right, for sending packages. When Tango and I designed the mailbox system, we tried to think of all the possible sources of friction that might prevent a hermit from wanting to use the mail system. And one of the big ones we thought of was like, they're not going to want to spend their own shulkers to mail stuff to each other because they're not going to get those back, right? Shulkers are kind of valuable early on in the season. So we got a bunch of shulkers from Doc and we're supplying them to all the hermits to use for mailing stuff for free, but they're not supposed to use them for their own personal use. So if you see anybody using those white boxes, you tell Postmaster Pearl, she'll get on their case right away. So how's the mail system going here? Well, Pearl's got this cool board installed at the post office that shows you everybody that has a mailbox working right now. And you can see we got probably half of them installed now, so it's going pretty good. And yeah, Tango added something pretty cool to the mail system recently as well, a custom mail message. Check this out.
You've got mail.
So it's the AOL you got mail thing from the movie, you know. So that's pretty cool. It's just a custom music disc. So let's go in the back here. I actually need to like collect the records to get this though, which is a problem because I've used all of mine and I've gotten a few from Hermits, but I need a lot more of these.
You've got mail.
But it goes in a jukebox in a loop here. Yeah, let's go head down here, check out how things are working in the network. I can install these, I think, in like 20 to 30 minutes now, so it's going much faster than when we first started. They were like an hour to 2 hours when we first started putting these in. It's like a little scary, actually, that we would never get this done. But it's going good. I think one of the big things I've added recently to this was the lost mail system. So whenever a package goes by this hopper, it picks up one of these lost mail tags. And then it does a full loop around the track clockwise, right? And then it returns to this junction. If it does the full loop without going into anybody's portal, that means like it's got no stamp. It doesn't know where it's going, right? So then it ends up going in our lost mail junction here. We detect that with this, right? Goes this way, and right now I just drop it in a hole. It's good to see there's no packages down here. Eventually, we'll probably route those over to the post office, though. I put this right next to it. So that's good. I've been having trouble with the chunk loaders. Like 1 out of 50 times, just randomly, it seemed like we were losing one of the items that's supposed to like bounce back and forth. One of the shears would just randomly disappear, and I would go through the portal looking for it, and it would never be there. So I don't know what was going on. I don't know if they were getting linked to some random portal in the overworld that I don't know about and I can't find, or if it's like the lava thing for lighting the portals was burning the item somehow. I don't know. I've shut this off and just kept them lit for now to test it, and so far I haven't had any problems with item disappearing since then. So I'm just keeping an eye on it for now.
This is my dripstone farm. It does farm dripstone, but also I thought turn it into a little mini game, try and run away from the falling dripstone as it crushes down behind you, killing everything in its path. Whenever you're ready, Etho, off you go.
Any tips? Any recommendations?
Oh goodness, I mean there's a lot of tips on the ceiling, so avoid those.
That's right.
Okay. Off you go. Just don't stop.
Whoa. Oh
don't
no.
Stop, Etho.
Okay. Oh, they're behind me. I can hear them.
It's coming.
Oh man, they're fast. They're fast.
Well.
Oh!
Excellent. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You are safe.
Uh-oh.
Get out of the boat. Get out of the way.
No. Oh.
You made it. You were there. Sorry, I should have told you. You can exit the boat when you get to the end.
That
of the
was a
path.
key point I missed. I was looking at F5 and I thought I was just missing the spot. So.
Yeah, it's like when someone teaches you to ride a bike and they forget to teach you how to use the brake. Right, whenever you're ready.
All right, so you added some delay on the pop-ups too, right?
Yeah. The pop-up should hopefully pop up less often. So as we get near to them, it's going to suddenly pop up. But the timings might be terrible, and then we're both dead. Or it's going to be perfect, and then just me. I'm dead, apparently.
Well, you're going first, if anybody. All right, let's do it.
Go for it.
But easy. Oh, it does make it harder. It definitely makes it harder. Oh, the timing was pretty good, actually.
Oh, nice. There you go. Oh, we got a pretty good path as well. Oh, Etho, they're coming.
The scenic route.
They're coming, Etho. The spikes.
All right, there we go.
If you run up the pressure plate, jump onto the gravel.
Perfect. Look at that.
He goes.
That's so cool. Oh, man. How do I even say that? Ethuwu? Is that what it is? Ethuwu. Sounds so wrong. This is a little hard to explain. I made a deal with Joe Hills the other day. He's been taking down mountains. He's got endless stone and cobblestone. And we have the mossy cobblestone and stone permit. And I don't want him giving it away to the other hermits. I want to sell it to the other hermits, right? So I cut him in on part of the deal. I think I'm going to pay him 2 diamonds for each of these shulkers, which I don't have because I'm broke. So I'm going to have to figure that out for next episode somehow, because I think he's waiting for payment now. But yeah, that's what the deal is with this. Okay, we're at the shopping district again. I got thinking we got to work on our shops here. Okay, so here's the deal: we're not selling any glass. It's terrible. It's hopeless even. What do we do about that? Oh, let's check our profits again. Oh, we're selling a little bit more. Okay, good. I think what it comes down to is we got to upgrade from our trash heap shop. This was only supposed to be here for a day, honestly. I just left it for a couple weeks. And, you know, some of the hermits have pointed out, you know, maybe I should try a little harder. Maybe it's not quite good enough. So we're going to upgrade to not the permanent shop. We're going to do like a proper pop-up shop for it, for our glass stuff, and take it from there. So we still got to get in contact with the other hermits that have the other glass permits and build a shop all together kind of thing. So we just want something simple, clean looking, and effective, right? So I'm thinking we go like, get some andesite to highlight it, right? We get this going around. We will put our shulker boxes like right here full of glass. So we're just going to do a weird stair pattern thing here. We're trying to make it look like futuristic almost. Okay, so if this is the light blue glass shop, what we're going to do is put light blue glass here, do like a 2x2 cube, make it look like a giant glass block, right? And then we will put some end rods underneath that, make it look like it's holding it up, and they'll light up the glass, make it really stand out, and that is our shop. Oh, I don't know about this. Honestly, I was hoping it'd look a little cooler than it does, but it's fine, right? It's fine. It's a temporary shop. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to tear it down very soon, I'm sure. But yeah, I just tried to randomly change the heights and positions around to scatter them, and then we have our supplies in the shulker boxes. Each one's color coded to the color of the glass. We got it 2 diamonds per stack written on the shulker box. B-dubs?
Whoa, you're inside?
I was waiting for you. I decided to just walk in, you know.
That's so rude. You brought the horse in?
Does he not belong in here?
The horse has never
I saw the
been
hay bales
in
in here. I thought it was like
No, that's a carpet. Out.
Not horse food?
Out.
Okay.
No. Okay. I know there's a lot of things you got to yell at me about. Okay. Number one, first of all, you're looking around, you're like, how does this guy get anything done? What, no beacons and clearing land? And what's this storage system? And I understand.
I'll be honest, I've been that way with you my whole life, B-dubs. I honestly don't know what you do in this game, but you somehow makes beautiful stuff happen.
Do you want to see my storage right now?
Sure, I'd love to.
Come look at this. This is my storage system. So, and I know where everything is. So there's this.
What's in this one
right?
without looking?
In that one without looking is like some plant stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just random like plant stuff and some animal stuff and drops and stuff.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got your big furnace array over here?
Got my furnace array. Yep.
Very nice.
And then this is where it gets kind of crazy.
This is where you start going into Scar territory a little bit?
A little bit, except I know where everything is. Copper, right here. Yep.
Oh, snap. I actually came here for a favor. I was going to compliment you, actually, but... Yeah.
Oh! Okay. Let's do that.
So I'm always really impressed with what BWO does with his shops on Hermitcraft. We're going to use it as our model, our example of what to follow with our own shops, I think. And I've broken it down to 4 main things we got to copy. All right. So first of all, BWO always makes his shops look really good. You want your shops to look good. You want the other hermits to be like, wow, did you see that Froglight shop Etho built? It looks so nice. And then they show it off in the video because they're really impressed and it looks cool, and kind of like I'm doing right now with BWO's bamboo shop. So that's important. Number 2, advertising. You want to have some way of advertising your shop. So BWO, he went for the sign technique here, big bold signs in front of his shop to try pull people in, get them to go to his store. So every shop we build, we got to think of some kind of advertising strategy. With our Froglight shop, we're going to get Impulse, he's our spokesman. He's going to tell people about it. It's going to be great. We're going to try that out. But also number 3, the shop needs to be functional. First and foremost, when it comes down to it, the whole reason we have these shops on Hermitcraft is so that if another hermit needs something, they can just quickly come down to the shopping district, pick it up, and they don't get sidetracked for hours trying to collect resources on a project they're working on. when they're in the middle of it, you know? And fourth, this is a thing I especially like with BWO shops, is he always adds some kind of game or gimmick or some way of interacting with the shop beyond just like purchasing stuff. Some fun thing. So with his bamboo shop here, he added this game to try to prove that scaffolding is actually faster than using dirt, so that people will buy scaffolding from his shop.
All right. The game goes like this. You pick your block of choice, okay, that you like to stack up with. You stack to the top, ring the bell, and then remove the pillar and ring the bottom bell. Once you ring the bottom bell, that's it.
3,
okay.
2.
Wait, he's getting a head start. He's getting a head start, Cleo. What is this?
Okay, I'll stand back here.
On the rim, beat-ups. On the rim. Get off the sand. What is this?
Yeah, get on the rim, B-dubs. Come on.
Okay, on the rim. On the rim.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, snap.
Oh, man, I missed it.
I'm up.
Oh, somebody told me a way to do it.
Wait, how close am I? Oh, I went way too high. Uh-oh.
I broke the bell. And I win.
You didn't ring the top one.
You didn't ring the bell, B-dubs.
Some idiot. You know what? The amount of comments I got on my last episode where people were saying, oh, you should do this. Don't you know you can do that? And I just tried when one of the stupid commenters said, and it's worse.
You added the trapdoor later, didn't you?
No, they said go in it and start stacking up, but that doesn't work fast. That's slow.
Okay, I'm not quite sold on the scaffolding just yet, B-dubs. Let's try one more
No.
time, I think.
One more time. I'm going to do it my way.
All right. You show him, B-dubs.
Okay.
Shouldn't have been that trap door up there, but that's fine.
I'll tell you what,
okay.
B-dubs, you can have a head start.
Okay.
You go on 2.
I don't need a head start. I'm going to go at the same time. All right, here we go. You're going to love scaffolding after this.
Sure. Sounds like it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Stacking.
Okay, he got those down pretty fast.
And that should be enough.
Wait, he's not climbing though yet.
Oh,
He is.
am I not?
Oh, I went way too high. How do you ring a bell? Wait,
Got
what?
it. Got to ring it on the side.
What?
Got him. Got him.
It's a... Oh. Okay, that was pretty fast, B-dubs.
That was
6
incredibly
seconds faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no,
The
because...
side of the hitbox. Yeah.
Because even if you aim high on that, it doesn't work. You have to go lower. Weird.
Oh.
Like, even if you're on the correct face of the... Like, where the hitbox is, it doesn't always ring.
Oh, weird. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
And here I go.
Oh, B-dubs has the height.
Hey! No cheating!
That's the way to do it.
No!
Oh, no, it's a disaster.
Who said put that trap door there?
It's gone again.
It's the worst. Okay, I'm fixing the trap door. Man, this is good. This is bug testing. Man!
Well, I was really impressed with the game, B-dubs. Now I'm having second thoughts on it, actually.
I enjoyed it quite a lot. Do you want the bell?
Okay.
It might have a couple of flaws.
Etho, you ready?
I'm ready.
Gotta do us proud. And also, if you put a block on top of his scaffolding, it'll just absolutely...
Just wrecks him.
Do not. Do not.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. You're not gonna sleep, B-dubs? You're not gonna sleep? It's nighttime. It's nighttime.
You want to play? Let's play break. Let's play breaking blocks. Ouch! All right, here I go.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm going for real. No! Who pushed me this way?
Cleo's
Fine,
helping
cheat.
out too. I
What?
still can't do the
Cleo!
bell. Oh, I got the bell. I got the bell.
Clear! Stop! My
Yeah.
whole business relies on this, you guys. This is my
Scaffolding.
primary sales tactic.
I feel like the scaffolding is like open to trolling. Like, someone just comes along and
Yeah.
breaks it from underneath you all the time, right?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, with a running start, running jump start.
Oh, this one's an easy one. This is an
Oh,
easy
he's
win.
gaining on you, Scar. Okay, start with the
and
first
here I
hit.
go.
That's me.
It's the way down that
Oh,
matters.
right, no,
Oh
you
my
go down the
goodness, he
scaffolding.
does it.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
followed you over. You jumped off the scaffolding.
That's exactly right, I did. Because you can't do that with dirt, but with scaffolding, you can. You just sold it to yourself. Now you
Wow. I'm glad I bought my scaffolding now.
Yes. Have some. Here.
B-Dubs convinced me. We're going to add it to our system as well. All right, everybody. Well, that was a lot of fun, but here's the deal. I've been trying to figure out what do we do with our Froglight shop ever since I got it. And I've been struggling because I want to do something fun, something interesting. And I saw B-Double-O do his game there, and it hit me finally. We got to do a game as well. And I was trying to think of what kind of game we could do. I think I got a great idea now. We're going to make Frogger. Froglight Shop, Frogger. You know, I love Frogger, guys. I think it was 12 years ago, like a long, long time ago, I tried to make a Frogger game in vanilla Minecraft, which didn't turn out too well. I've done it in modded Minecraft as well, which turned out a little bit better, but it was crazy complicated. I think I have a nice, simple way of doing it in vanilla using Ravagers in minecarts. They're going to be our vehicles. I got to build a road for them, so that's what the basalt is for here. I don't think anybody is selling basalt in the shopping district, so I have to make my own here. And this is a little bit goofy. I'm not sure if it's going to work. We'll find out. Oh, I forgot something. That's right. I got to put obsidian by the pistons or they're going to move. Let's give it another go here. You're supposed to build these in the nether so the lava flows faster, but... Oh, did I brick it? Oh, no, I got to actually mine it now, I think. Okay, let's see how fast this is. Okay, it's not full speed. Struggling to make basalt now. Okay. Yeah, we gotta play with the timings, I think. Let's head to the back here. So, what do we want? Slower, maybe? Okay, we're close, but it's skipping every odd cycle now. Interesting. Okay, we got 4 cycles in a row. And then it stops for 3, I think, or 4. This might take me a while to tweak. How much are we at? Oh, we got enough. Okay, let's go build it. Man, I did it again, didn't I? It's another 50-minute episode. I haven't improved at all. Okay, we're just going to have to introduce the idea today. Maybe I'll build the road real quick just to give you a feel for what it's going to look like. But we'll have to get more into it next time. So let's just talk about the plan here. At the shopping district, I think we're going to put our Froglight shop around here. Up against this hill. I marked it with the 4 corners of scaffolding. Okay. So it's going to be a standard shop. You know, you come in, you exchange diamonds for Froglights, you get out. If anybody's in a hurry, I want them to have that option. But if they're looking for something more fun, something exciting, we're going to also offer the Frogger minigame in the basement. Okay. And I think we'll have like a Frogger arcade game at the back of the shop. You put a diamond block in it. If I can build it, if I can make something that looks like that, that would be awesome. We throw a diamond block in the arcade machine, and then it drops you down to a room where you drop off your stuff. You set your spawn. Once you do that, you drop down again into the actual Frogger game down below. Now, speaking from experience, this isn't my first time trying to make Frogger in Minecraft. We got to be careful not to get bogged down into the details of trying to make a perfect clone of the game. It's going to be very similar, but we're going to take a couple liberties. You know, I don't want to add a life system, for example. I think you just get 1 life. You either make it or you don't. And if you die, you go back to your bed with your stuff, and you can play again if you want, or you can get out of the shop kind of thing. So that'll simplify things a lot. We also... I think we want to make it so you get rewarded based on your performance. So the better you do in the game, the more Froglights you'll get rewarded. And on average, we're going to want to make it so you get more than if you just buy them at the shop as well. So let's say an average player does an average game. We probably want to give them like 1.5 to 2 times more Froglights than if they just bought it for diamonds at the shop kind of thing. Just to encourage people to play. And I think we'll do something like this, right? That looks pretty decent, I think. Now we're going to add deep slate and other texture into the road. We're just trying to get the basic shape figured out, laid out here. So yeah, the thing is, we're gonna have to get some Ravagers, probably about 10 to 15 Ravagers. We're gonna have them going around on minecarts, so they'll be every 4 blocks, I believe, is what we're aiming for. So rail 1, 2, 3, rail 1, 2, 3, rail is how we'll have the Ravagers, and we'll zigzag them through the road so that they're always in use, kind of thing, and not just sitting around. That way, we don't need as many of them. And then above the rails, we will have gray carpets. See how that looks. Just so that the minecart's hidden away that the Ravager's riding in. And we'll probably aim for the standard, 5 lanes of road, 5 lanes of water, 5 frogs at the end. We can actually use real frogs from Minecraft to represent the 5 frogs at the end. That would be kind of cool. But we'll get more into it next episode, and hopefully we can get it working. Maybe get some hermits to help us test it. If we do that, it's going to be really cool. But that's going to have to do it for this episode, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next one, take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. I bought this new microphone one time, and I bought a mic stand with it. The mic stand didn't work very well. So just as a temporary solution, I stuffed the mic in a Kleenex box as a holder. And it works surprisingly well. So well, in fact. It dampens the sound and everything from the desk, and it's wonderful. I decided just to stick with it. I also play with my keyboard about 16, 18 inches up at the desk so that I have room for my arms. I like to keep my elbows on the desk, kind of like when you're eating and stuff.
What a mess.
Shouldn't eat with your elbows on the desk, Ethan.
Yeah, that's rude.
Is that different in Canada?
It's very comfortable, actually.
My elbows are on the desk, so it might run in Canada.
This allows you to keep your wrist perfectly straight with your mouse, because I keep my mouse also sideways, so in front of my keyboard, instead of off on the side of it. So I use
when are you done? I need a Q&A. How old is the Kleenex box?
It's about 5 years old or so. I got my settings written on it in case I ever lose them.
What?
Dude.
Is there still tissues in it?
Do they want a
The
sponsorship? 'Cause
tissues
that...
help to
Do they
absorb
make
the sound
iron
mumbo.
boxes?
Monday,
5
we-
years for a
I'm moving
Kleenex box.
down.
That's impressive.
It's a Costco box, a
Oh,
nice
you can
big
suck
beefy
it.
one. It matches my desk, same color. It looks nice.
I've got one on my desk and it's flimsy. How have you
Remember,
done this?
We need a new
Ethan,
category, is what we need.
I think you need to go right to the very end, buddy.
Top spot.
I'm not done
Especially
yet.
if
I'm
there's
not
still
done yet.
more. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, there's more?
So because I play with my mouse in front of my keyboard sideways, right? I only have about 16 inches or so to move it. So I have high sensitivity. I have a pretty nice desktop though, so I play without my mouse pad. So it glides nicer, smoother. And instead I use my mouse pad under my left elbow as a cushion.
Oh my god.
I think that's about it.
Okay, yeah, get to the end, mate. There's no way.
No, eat out.
Scooch over
Other
there.
side of my mouth.
Side.